All right, let's go live on that one. Okay, I think we're probably live on this one now. Yeah, they flagged me down. They flagged me down on the other one. Oh, I should probably change this title. Oh man, what scumfucks? Like they're just. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, they don't flag, do they? They don't flag, do they? No. Oh, look at these people. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, shame on you fellas. Shame on you fellas. Oh, what are you doing? I don't even know why that's up there. Let's close that out. But yeah, so Andy Adol, what are you doing, man? You're just gonna go flag people because they're saying things about you? Boy, oh boy. What are you guys so scared of? Yeah, everybody, look, it's Subcultured Live, the channel that Andy never promoted. Oh man. They do not want the dirt out, do they? They do not want the dirt out. Flag this one, Andy. I'll trust me, man. You don't want what's gonna happen next, my man. Oh man. Let's see if I linked the video from the old address. I bet you they really don't like the fact that Subculture Live will pop up when people start looking at Subculture. By the way, Andy stole Subculture, ladies and gentlemen. He locked me out of the account, just like he did with fucking Ian Miles Chong. I like how like I'm getting like this stream. I'm gonna stop doing that. But yeah, they flagged me down there too. Holy shitballs, man. These guys are screwed.
Wait, they flagged the channel before you even started to go live?
I don't know.
Can we get a link?
Oh, hold on.
Hold on, I got it.
Oh, you got it. Yeah, it's under the Subculture.
Sorry, apparently
Live.
I wasn't subscribed.
Oh, how dare you?
So if this goes out on Twitter, do we not want that to go out on Twitter?
Oh no, send it out on Twitter. You should at Adol and Andy and go tell them that they're.
Jesus, I don't want that fucking retardation in my goddamn timeline. But okay.
No, don't do it then.
Fucking spastic abortionist.
Well, Richard Murdoch. The reason why the live stream got shit canned was because apparently one of those two or both of them are reporting using that check mark, aren't you, Andy? Huh? Using that check mark, huh, buddy? I wonder if on D Live they're talking about.
While I got out of working out and all that stuff.
Mark Oxyberries. Yeah, I heard Oxyberries coming in.
Some Oxyberries.
Nurak says Mark killed a great guest. I agree with that. Sigma Zero, really great guest. Rolling with the insanity and still just being his own guy. I love it. It's really hard to do sometimes when you get into one of these wild
Andy,
kill
you shouldn't have reported me, man.
Sigma Zero says yeah, man, I appreciate that. Thank you saying that.
Yeah,
Thank you for saying that. I've had a lot of fun too. We're gonna take
Jesus
like one or two more calls, and we'll go ahead and see you off here. Sigma Zero says Breitbart says statue survived.
Like a 30-year-old living with his mother.
Well, yeah, because the statue's pretty fucking pretty strong. Southern Dingo says,
"Oh man,
what is best?"
I'm betting
statues
fall.
Yeah, Southern Dingo says, "What is best? Dumbbells,
he
barbells?"
is frightened by the shit that I know about him now.
I won't just
this
what
guy
is
likes
best,
to blackmail
dumbbells
chicks,
or barbells? I won't ask the
Andy's
other
little stool. He likes to blackmail chicks.
What do you think's best between those?
They both have their place. The good thing about dumbbells is it follows your body's natural arc or position. So some people, for me, I bench, my arms come in a little more neutral grip on the weight. Barbell
it's
puts you
funny
in a more
that
fixed
Andy's talking
position.
about
However,
working
for
out with
things
a
like
guy who actually
deadlifts
really does it.
and squats, barbells. So it depends on the movement, but
Talks about fucking something that he doesn't do. The only thing that he lifts up is his fucking arms to drink a fucking beer or the wine that his deadbeat father brings him. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, here's another funny one. It looks like his hairline is really receding, doesn't it? It looks like it's thinning up there, doesn't it? Looks a little dry. Looks a little dry, buddy. But yeah, this is one thing I learned. He had said to someone that he knows where my dad is buried and he's gonna go piss on his grave. This is while I was helping him and being all nice to him. What a good friend. What a good friend he is. And then he goes around and he lies about a whole bunch of shit about like why we had our falling out or whatever. Completely fucking lies to people about it. Says that I was doing shit I wasn't doing. I was always wondering, like, why are people mad at me? Why are people pissed off at me? Turns out, because he's going around and he's fucking telling people shit that isn't true. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh man. Oh yeah, I see where Sprint Shade finally said, wow, this is not the levels of pathetic. This video has been removed for violating YouTube's terms of service. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Andy.
That's some basic bitch shit, isn't it?
There's a certain group that likes to get their name from working out that are gonna get every goddamn thing I've got. What's this you sent me? What'd you send me here, Corrosive?
I can't do suspenseful music. God damn.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just an invite to a couple of servers. That's all.
Okay.
No big deal.
All right. Oh yeah. Let me join and lift with these fellas.
I was just trying to help you replenish your list.
Oh, Andy, you should have stopped. You should have stopped while you were ahead, my friend. You should have stopped, son. Oh, there's a great story about Andy. I'm sure you all will like this one. Where he was complaining that Sinead was like trying to get some comfort and attention from little old Andy, and he was just tired of it. He just didn't. He's like, I just want to play video games. That's all I want to do is play video games. Why she gotta bother me? Why she gotta harass me? Well, turns out he basically begged her for an abortion, because he didn't want to be a daddy. Yeah, she's laying in the bed, sobbing, crying, and Andy is so pissed off that he has to go, that he wants to play video games, and that she's pestering him about fucking making sure she's okay. Oh man. Oh man. Oh boy. Oh, I love being under this one, the Subcultured Live. Oh boy, oh boy. Actually, one thing I do want to do just to make sure, because I think I did it, but I'm not sure if I did it, is I don't want more fuckery. Oh, I'm still getting like my bearings straight after this. Trying to figure out what things I need to change.
Gotta shore up the ship.
So your old Discord account is completely gone, or can you like ask them? What you did? Or...
Well, yeah, I'm gonna definitely appeal it and see what's going on. Normally with Discord, they don't even give a fuck. It's just gone.
Yeah, I looked. Your old one is still there. I can still click on it. It gives me your profile and all that shit.
Yeah, that's happened to me before too. I still don't have the account. It's just ghosted.
All right, I made sure to go change the password just to make sure. Just to make sure they don't try any fuckery. Cause I know Adol. I know Adol. And he is a dirty little bird. What a shit stain of a human being. Well, Adol, you and your tranny loving days, oh boy. You are in some trouble, sir. All right, let me close that. Close that. Oh man, I got so many fucking things open right now. I can't even keep track of it all. Oh, I'm so fucking irritated right now. Close all that. So like, yeah, I was just like, just out of nowhere, all of a sudden, like my Discord just shut down. I was like, what the fuck? And then all of a sudden, I noticed that, oh, I couldn't log back in. And I was like, let me go check my email. I have a feeling old Adolf probably did some little chicanery. And sure enough, he did. Hey, Adolf, why do you like her? Why do you... The funny thing, like, this isn't like the first time like this has been uttered in around or around me or whatever. Like, why do you like to flag or why do you like to harass trannies? Why do you like doing that? And why don't you tell your black pill based group that you're like into trannies, man, and that your roommate is a tranny, that your bro that's a tranny, right? Huh? You don't want to tell your new based group that, those people that think they're lesser human beings, that Sherry, your ex that you live with in your parents' basement. Oh, I'm sorry, Shabu, but I'm getting all confused here.
We have special guest in the chat.
Oh, who we got?
Hef.
Hef.
Yeah.
If you want to jump into the pub, feel free. Yeah, so
you're gonna have to refer to him by his proper name, which is Yanni.
Okay. Yanni.
That's right. Docs you, bro.
Oh, Jesus! I'm gonna have to like schedule out a stream where I talk about. I gotta get it all in order. This just happened right now. But yeah, like I was just sitting here having a friendly conversation with my friends, and then supposedly I got another thing here.
This is all knee jerk.
Yeah, Jeff Ida. Okay, all right, good. Password's changed. You can't get it, boys. But yeah. Yeah, they
showing that shit on screen, motherfucker. We all gonna get it.
Oh, I don't.
Oh, you got fucking yeeted?
Yeah. They Adol reported my here. Okay, let's see. What did I do bad? Okay, violated. We know. What? Don't allow on YouTube. It was flagged for review upon review. I wonder what they reported it for. They don't even tell you what they reported you for? They just take it down willy-nilly?
Yeah, it's that new SJW way for not Discord, for YouTube to fucking ban people. They just tell you were bad, but they don't tell you what you did.
You were a bad, bad boy.
Wait, were you streaming tonight and you got yeeted off air?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
he's
like
streaming
within
now,
like
too.
I don't even think I made 5 minutes, really.
Nope, you made it to 8.
Fuck.
Over 8 minutes.
Little over 8 minutes. And then
Bro.
they flagged me. Andy, Adolf,
We know
this is the worst mistake you could have made. Now I'm going to dish on you to anybody. You fucking idiots.
Oh no.
Does he not think I backed up every goddamn thing? Are they that stupid?
Well, do you need it? That was
Yes.
rhetorical, I'm assuming.
Well, this is Andy we're talking about.
Oh, Andy, son.
That tart on a leash for years. Jesus Christ. And you couldn't even do that. He fucking turned
He's
against
such
you
a
on top of
fucking
Mark.
idiot, man. You try to get my Discord yeeted. Well, I mean, you got my Discord account fucked up. I am appealing it. But who knows? Discord's not really one to really give much of a shit once they've yeeted you. But tell us the true story, Mr. Motorbutt. Oh man, they're like, I honestly, I think the way I should calculate, or way I should do this is I should take callers. I should schedule out the stream, take callers, and answer every question in complete honesty. Any question people have about anything that's going on, anything. Cocaine abuse, the abortion, fucking the fact that his roommate had illegal guns in their house and drugs in Canada. Oh boy. Anything. I am an open fucking book. I am an open fucking book. Oh man.
Oh no.
Oh man.
What did you idiots do?
Oh man, they're so fucking stupid. They are so fucking dumb. Adol, I'm gonna get you too, man. Don't think I'm gonna forget your blackmailing ass. Don't think for a second I'm not gonna bring up lo-fi. Don't think for a second that's not gonna happen. Oh, and talking about your fucking your tranny brother, sister, whatever it wants to be. Oh man. Oh, we're just going to go through Facebook and have a grand old time. Oh, man. Your pastor father. Oh, man.
Grim Cheers in the chat says, geek with the best heel turn or babyface turn. However you look at
it. It doesn't matter. As The Rock says. But oh man, yeah, I think I'm gonna. What's today? Today's what, Wednesday? I think like Friday is a good day to do it. I think Friday seems like a good day because I kind of want to get my thoughts together and get everything down the way I wanted to get down. But this is just sort of an announcement that Andy, Adol, I'm coming for you, baby. Oh, it's on. It's on. Oh, it's so on. Come on, Krill, kill our channel.
Yeah. We're gonna be on Friday. Oh, that's when.
Well, the problem is
we could do an aftermath show too, but God knows how fucking long it'll be.
Well, yeah, I'd be down.
I'll be in there asking questions.
I'd be down to do it on your guys' channel. Like, I don't give a shit about if it's on my channel or not. It's just the only issue.
Do you still have a channel?
But the only issue is that you guys kind of get a lot of spurgs and they don't let you finish what you're saying. They don't let you complete thoughts.
Well, we'll move it along if that's the case.
All right. I'm down. I'm down if we can.
We're doing fucking questions in an order.
An AMA. An AMA.
Start chilling, boys. You heard it. Let's get to it.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'm down. I'm down for that. It's just you just gotta keep the spurgery down. Like it's just like that.
We'll keep it. Yeah. We'll keep it and then organize it. Well, not organize it. Just keep things orderly.
Yeah.
And there's no questions being asked relevant to the topic, then move along.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about the views. I care about the truth, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Say you're gonna piss on my dad's grave. Oh, how about I piss on your life right now, you dumb stuttering fuck. You dumb stuttering son of a bitch. Oh my god. And those pictures of when Sinead beat you up. Oh, those are gonna be rich to show. Oh man.
And that right there is called "Don't Tell Other People About How You Fuck Up Your Life."
Oh man, he's like 4 a.m. sobbing, crying because Sinead beat him up.
He called Zoom. Did the same thing.
Yeah.
He's a healthy gal, so probably packed the punch.
Oh man. I talk about the time that you basically said if I don't talk to you, like after you ghosted me, and because I was like walking away, he was all pissed off at me because I guess Sinead got in his ass about it, going, because like I'd been there and helped him out with a whole bunch of shit, and he just basically fucking wrote me off to go hang out with the Gunt, to go hang out with the Gunt and Dick Masterson and all those people. Like, yo, it's fucked up the way you're treating Geek. Geek's been there for you and helped you out with a lot of shit, and you just fucking blowing him off. And because I just was kind of done talking to him, he was like, you better talk to me or I'll charge you back. He threatened to charge me back. Unfortunately, I can't show the proof of that unless Sinead comes up with it, because I sent her a screenshot of it. Because my Twitter got yeeted a long time ago. But Andy. Man, we should what I think would be fun is to get I know this is probably an impossibility given the amount of hatred in between me and this person, but to get Tonka on to have a little conversation about Andy, that would be fucking hilarious. Just get everybody that Andy is fucking wronged in a line to just come in.
I've received word that we're sending that invite out.
Okay.
I won't. I probably.
Somehow I don't think that's gonna go over.
Yeah. I don't think there's gonna be an RSVP for that one. I don't think that's gonna happen, but it would be fucking hilarious.
It's gonna be just like Knoxville. That's a no-show, bro. No show.
Oh, I need a soda pop. Oh man, let me drink a soda pop in celebration of this.
Boys, I doubt it's gonna happen, but we're gonna fucking try. Why the hell not?
Oh, I got one dislike. I wonder who that is. Is that you, Adolf?
I mean, we're in Bizarro World, so fuck it, right?
Was it disturbing you when you were streaming on D Live Sun to 10 people when I was shitting up your DMs, letting you know that I found out about your blackmailing ass ways, and you thought I better report his Discord because then he'll lose everything. Surely Geek didn't back any of that up. Fucking idiot. What a fucking idiot. Fucking Ryan Lee Demond, you fucking fat bitch-titted baby. Sitting in your fucking basement playing on your fucking Switch to 10 people, earning $1 for 3.5 hours. Nigger, fucking homeless people make more money than you. Get out of here, man. Like
that clout hasn't fully rolled in yet, though, Geek.
Oh man!
Don't worry.
Oh man!
Look at what happened to Andy when
yeah,
he
just
became
go
a
suck
Killstream
Ralph's.
host, right? He had like 17 viewers, and now look at him, right? Top of the world.
Yeah, top of the world. All he had to do was sell. All he had to do was suck the dick of a guy that he talks shit about. Oh man! Hey Ralph. Hopefully you hear this, Ralph. Yeah, Andy was so mad at you because you wouldn't like tweet him out and shill his shit that he was like talking to the point of like, oh, I'm gonna, you know what I should do? You know what I should do? I should fucking leak out that he got a hooker in Miami twice. That what Zoom said was true. And Adol, another guy that's trying to latch onto your coattails, agreed that he should do that. Oh, Anal Warski. Good thing you brought that up, Broken. That was the actual final straw that broke the camel's back for me. Because I used to do a little show called Trailer Trash on Twitch. And here, let me actually I may not have that actually saved on my computer.
Oh man.
Well,
Such a good fucking story.
I think I have it. I just gotta look. Well, I was just gonna look for. I know I sent it to one of you guys. If you guys have like the email thing, the two email images, I just feel like it goes better.
The screenshots?
Yeah.
I'll
check.
Yeah.
I apparently I don't have those on. I don't have those on my computer right now. But so there used to be this guy that would pop in there, and he would talk shit. He would talk shit to me and my co-host, and then out of nowhere he'd start being nice again. And the name of the account was Anal Warski. So Anal Warski would talk a bunch of shit and then suddenly like have a bipolar turn to be like friendly and talk about what's going on in the show. And and then I was because Andy's an idiot and gives everybody his password all the time. So I was checking the metrics for the Reliable Source show like the night before. So I get up in the morning, I usually smoke a cigarette, drink coffee or whatever, and check my email. And I was looking at my email, I'm like, man, I got a lot of fucking emails. What the fuck is going on? And as I'm scrolling through, I like see like one of those Twitch emails that you get. Like here, let me show you what those kind of look like. Do I have one? Do I have one? But like, oh no. Oh no, it's not one of those, but it's like more of a notification of like, hey, this is what you missed on Twitch. You should check it out. And it was labeled to Anal Warski. And I was like, wait, I'm in Andy's account. What the fuck? Anal Warski? So this little bitch is sitting here in a chat on Twitch and talking shit to me. Bringing up like that dumbass underage tranny shit and all sorts of shit, and just throwing like insults my way, hiding behind an alt account. And then
he went at you with some shit he was involved in too.
It wasn't even really. That didn't really involve him, but it was. Just
it was you guys talking.
No.
Oh
no.
Right. He jumped in right afterwards. I forgot.
Yeah, but so like I'm like going, huh? What the fuck? So his excuse through Adol, of course, is that it was compromised back during the hack. The account's like a year old. Well, guess what? Your hack happened a lot longer ago than that. So there's no way that, like, if somebody's gonna hack and pretend to be you, right? They're not gonna they're not going to register it to your email.
Shit's in your DMs, by the way.
Oh, okay. All right. So, oh yeah, here we go. Let's open original. Okay. So here I was like scrolling through, and I was just like, I'm like, man, look at all these emails, like 4,000. It's like, check your emails, motherfucker. Check your goddamn emails. So I'm like going through, and then all of a sudden this jumps out. Anal Warski. Chat with new people right now on Twitch. I'm like, what? And then if you look up here, there's Andy's old image that he had on his account. This is before he fucked it up. So yeah. So yeah, that was the final straw that broke the camel's back. And then the funny thing is, here, let me leave that up there for people. But the funny thing is like he would say shit like, oh, I didn't know you were streaming. Oh, I didn't know you were live. Number one, we had a show that we religiously went on at a specific time every fucking Friday. Like, so how do you like it obviously he doesn't give a shit because it doesn't involve his narcissistic ass. But never tweeted out, never promote anything that I was doing for Subcultured. Only promote the things that he's doing for Subcultured, right? So I decided to take a screenshot of that when I was in there. I was like, you know what? I think I need to screenshot this. But yeah, so there's that. This just shows you how deceitful this little shit is. And what a coward he is. Yeah, he was going around talking all sorts of shit about me to a bunch of different people. Man, I had about probably a total of 7 different people come to me telling me the shit that he was saying about me behind the scenes and lying about shit. This specifically around the time of the when he's bitching about the PlayStation 4. He was telling people different reasons as to why he got me the PlayStation 4. Well, number one, it was part of my pay. He advanced me money from my pay so I could buy a PlayStation 4 because I was trying to build a new PC at the time. And I didn't have extra money to be throwing away on a PS4 and Red Dead Redemption 2. So because he wanted to do a little what do you call it? A fucking like a weird Machinima style series, which he told Zoom that he was sponsored by Machinima, which he lied about. And he got like Ralph in and like all of these people, and nobody showed up. I was the only one who showed up to record shit. Nobody else showed up. Nobody. and I think like if Sprint Shade's in here, Sprint Shade was there when I was actually recording shit with Andy, because we had to tell him, hey, don't run into the shot of what we're recording, you know, like stay out of it. So all Andy does is lie, people. I mean, I feel like I'm, you know, preaching to a choir. Everybody knows he lies. Wow, Wesley Panos corrosive. Can I eat you out like a Euro sandwich? Is a Euro really a sandwich though? I don't know if you can call it a sandwich.
Well, what?
Call it a sandwich, but it's not a sandwich.
Yeah.
I call those gyros. Don't judge me.
They're Euros.
Gyro.
How dare you? Roman says he killed his unborn kid. That is true, Roman. That is true, because he was too scared to be a daddy. He was too scared. Too scared. Oh, and
who in the relationship really lucked out? Andy or the fucking fetus? Come on.
Yeah, the fetus lucked out. I'm like, holy shit. I mean, if you happen to catch this, Sinead, neither one of you two are ready to ever fucking be parents, especially at that time. And the two of you together raising a child, holy fuck. That child would have been fucked up. Because all you guys did is fight. Is it true that you're scared of milk, Hef?
No, I'm not scared of milk. I just don't drink milk.
Oh, well, that's what Earjuice said.
That's weeb. But
oh, that's weeb. Is
yes.
weeb pretending to be ear juice?
Yes.
Why would you pretend to be ear juice?
To frame ear juice.
Ugh. Like,
that's
like
come on.
That's like pretending to be a rapist to frame a rapist. I mean, like,
no.
why would you do that?
Oh, poor ear.
Those are just games.
Those
they
are
are
just bad choices.
All right, let me poll the room since this is a fucking discussion that some motherfuckers want to have. How do you guys drink milk? Like pour yourself a big old glass of milk with dinner?
No. I
Not
don't.
with dinner, but occasionally, yeah. Why?
And also on occasion, it's not a often thing.
Hold on, Rabbi hold on, that's you, right, Hef?
No, that's not me.
Is that the real one? Oh, okay.
No, that's not the real one.
Oh, okay.
Shamu had a good
I mean,
one
the picture,
chat.
everything looks identical, but
you all are too confusing to deal with. They said you dip
brownies in water.
Yeah. What is that? Like I don't
drink milk. He asked me what I drink when I eat a brownie, so I'm like, I don't know. I guess I'll have a fucking water. I'm not dipping my goddamn brownies in water.
Are you lactose intolerant, or you just
no? I just don't like fucking milk.
I am lactose intolerant, but I can't to. All right, what ruined milk for me when I was younger? I would drink milk. There was nothing better than a nice cold glass of milk. But then when I got older, I learned that milk is mucus. And like I can't get that out of my head. Like so when I take a long drink of that viscousy fucking milk, I'm just like I just think of somebody going and spitting in a cup.
You ever had somebody squirt it straight from the tit?
Well, yeah, like I grew up on a ranch, of course,
Oh, from the cow too? Oh.
Yeah, straight from the cow too. Not breast milk, man.
Well, no, I didn't like walk up Tom Green style suck on it, but I've had it. I mean, I've had it squirted into a pail and then, take a little ladle and take a drink, take a sip, but yeah.
Oh, we're supposed to ask Hef about goat's milk.
Way to derail the stream, assholes. Well, we're having the fucking milk discussion on stream.
Well, Hef is Greek, so goat milk is a thing.
Ear juice. I drink kangaroo milk 24/7. Sounds like truth.
Shamu
says that's rough. Damn.
Shamu says Ralph eats the burgers from trash, but Andy throws the babies in the trash. Fuck yeah.
Ralph ate Andy's child. I love all the shit that
Shamu said the baby dies while Andy lies. Warski, fuck yeah.
Oh,
there we go.
Andy.
Yeah.
Andy. Oh, the funny thing, yeah, like you were talking about CRP. They talked all this shit about
shit. And Andy did the same fucking thing. Like we don't know if CRP actually said that. I believe it. I personally fucking believe it.
Oh yeah, I could see CRP saying, "Hey, you gotta get rid of that thing." Like, look at me. I'm like fucking 50 years old. I can't be chasing a kid around. There's nothing sadder than watching that.
Chasing one around. But I mean, yeah, he did the same fucking thing.
Oh yeah, and also shit on Sargon's wife. I mean, I did too because it's fucking funny. But then again, I don't go around aborting children. But I tend to take care of the ones I make. But yeah, made fun of his wife having a miscarriage. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh,
a lot of talk in the chat about toesy woesies.
Oh yeah, that's a wonderful sound clip.
Great. These fucking cocksuckers, I swear.
Mr. Motorboat says Andy is part of the Fido Delito gang.
Fido Delito. Oh, Andy. Why? Adol. Because I really think Adol's the one who did this. I think Adol's the one who did it. I'm pretty sure it was him. But that's a fucking yikes. That's
when we were talking around the dong AIDS thing?
Yeah, Tonk AIDS?
Tonk AIDS, whatever the fuck it's called. And we were talking about where the show was gonna go and like future shows, and
because
that was the topic got to where it did, but we started talking about Mersh.
Oh yeah.
Andy's buddy, old pal, his good friend Mersh. And how much Andy fucking hated Mersh.
Yeah, exactly.
How Mersh was a piece of shit. And how he wanted to get Mersh on the show to do like a fake interview. And
we were gonna slowly start insulting him, like about his lazy eye, and
bring people on the show to shit talk them and be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," these fucking callers.
Yeah. Mersh. By the way, Andy was gonna set you up, and also he's gonna talk about like the time that like he's gonna talk about like the drugs that you were using in Orlando, or was it Orlando or Miami? I can't remember which one. It was one of the two. Talking about how you were like looking for drugs and shit. Yeah, Andy was telling me all about that shit too. Like Andy has a nasty habit of when you tell him something private, that he'll just go tell everybody. That's the reason why I never tell Andy anything about me, because I know I knew he was a bit of a loose slips McGillicuddy, and oh boy. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, I got a new subscriber, Captain Weeb. And then the Mike David shit. How badly he rips off Mike David. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Mersh, by the way. I don't know if you're talking to the Adol guy as well. But yeah, Andy was trying, because Red Bar doesn't like you. And Andy's a massive fan. I'm not sure if you picked up on the fact that he's aping Red Bar in every single one of his live streams now. But he was going to have Adol and I dig up all sorts of clips about you. Because there's this one Ranger guy that does a bunch of clips where he basically makes fun of you and tears you apart and sort of bullies you on the internet. Yeah, he wanted us to grab a whole bunch of clips so we could do a video about you and make fun of you after we brought you onto a stream and brought callers on to fuck with you. Yeah, which Hef confirmed, because Hef was there when we were talking about it. Yeah, like after Tonkades, we were going to go after you. Because that's what Andy wanted to do, because Andy had been watching a lot of Red Bar, and Andy decided, I don't like Mersh. I don't like Mersh now.
You know what? That's how the discussion led there.
Ranger Dan, there you go.
We were talking about Red Bar, and I was telling Andy how he should stop trying to emulate Red Bar. That it's a really bad idea.
Yeah, he got really mad at me. The last 4 episodes of Reliable Source, after every show, I would say, Andy, you need to stop acting like Mike David. It's hacky, and people are starting to really start to notice and point it out. It's not a good idea. I wonder if I got into the Bring Back group yet. Let me take a look.
Uh-oh.
Because Andy, I'm just letting you know that when I get into the Bring Back group, I'm going to drop every single one of your streams now where you ape Mike David, and I'm going to have those people hound the shit out of you.
Little clips. Just little clips. Nice and tidy.
Yeah.
Fucking to the point.
Mm-hmm. Yep. We're gonna see how much you like Mike David after his group of fucking hooligans fucking run through your shop and shit it up by breaking everything and making fun of you. Holy shit, it's gonna be so much fun. Oh, when your own heroes attack you, it'll be so funny to just watch him fall apart.
Because you're an unfunny hack.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm fucking stupid doll.
Yeah, and once they start dipping their toes into that, then what? What are they gonna find?
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh, they're gonna find the CP stream, the child porn stream that you did with Ralph. Oh, and Ralph might get some attention from that too. Oh man, Andy, now you're fucking your friends over too. Oh shit. And then they'll find like the racist shit. They'll find the fucking how you were catering to the fucking alt-right. Then they'll find the aim shit. Oh man, dude, you think it's bad now? You think what I'm gonna do to you on Friday is gonna be bad? It's gonna be nowhere near as apocalyptic as when the Bring Back group gets a hold of your shit. Oh, it's good.
It's not even like it won't get noticed. It's not even like somebody you'll drop a fucking clip and they'll be like, he might. It's not dismissible. When you see it, it's so fucking apparent. If you've paid any attention to Red Bar, watch his shit, it is so apparent that he is emulating Red Bar in every manageable way he can. He stopped using the soundboard as much because he wasn't using the exact sounds that Red Bar was, but it was sounds that were very fucking similar.
Yeah,
like
Red Bar's was a crash,
a different shot going off, a fucking different airplane crash. Like,
yeah. Oh,
those are things that Red Bar has on his fucking soundboard.
Oh, Andy. It is just an absolute hack, dude. And then like me and Failure were looking through some stuff and we found his old demo reel. And his old demo reel had Chip Chippison as part of his demo reel. This was back in 2012. This dude has been a hack forever, stealing everything. I doubt the stand-up he did was actually his. I feel like he probably stole it from somebody. And I mean, I remember, you all might remember, speaking of comedy and possible roasting. Oh, remember the Ralph roast? They did the Dick Masterson roast. Yeah. Oh, about half those jokes were mine, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, what's up, Elias? About half of those jokes were mine. And here the dude had the audacity to say that my jokes were bad, but used half of them for his fucking shit. And then you'll notice a serious lack in quality when they do the CRP roast. Just notice the distinct lack in quality of jokes. This guy cannot write anything. This guy does not have an original idea in his head. If he comes up with an idea, generally it's fucking terrible. And it has to be workshopped to the point of it being something completely different than what it originally was, right? It's that bad. And Elias, here's a guy that also got fucked by Andy. I don't mean to blow your spot up, Elias, but Andy commissioned artwork from this guy and didn't pay him. Andy told me that he never commissioned it, that Elias just did it all willy-nilly. A fan, he's just a fan and he did something for him. Never once did he tell me he commissioned him for the subcultured shit. It isn't until like months later that Elias, number one, Elias contacted Adol, and Adol didn't do shit for you. Yeah, Elias, I would be careful with your loyalties with that guy, number one, because that guy didn't work very hard for you to try to get your money. It only took me fucking harassing the shit out of Andy about fucking paying you that he finally fucking did it. Because I got to the point that I was like, I might say something. I might actually say something publicly to get this motherfucker to pay you.
Don't worry, Elias. I'll give you a fucking big tip. Fucking clap, clap, clap.
Oh, it's a failure. Hey, what's going on, man?
No, fuck that. I don't exist.
This is a guy pretending to be failure.
Yeah. That's the other guy. The guy that does.
It took him 4 months.
The other guy. Failure, guy from the
failure.
Yeah. I confirm.
As long as you brought food for the whole party, you're welcome.
Yeah. Oh, failure.
Where them Cindy's?
Tell him about the tip. Geek,
oh yeah.
Tell him about my tip. It's so thick. People, if they knew my
oh god, tip, dude,
they would fucking.
What? Hold on. What? You only have half? Nigga. I was told you got your full payment. He didn't. He still hasn't paid you.
Did I fucking hear that right?
Oh,
across the room, taking
gave
a fucking
that
piss.
fucking artist a stiff one along with Sinead.
Oh my lord!
This one,
Andy,
God damn,
you dirty bitch! Like, all right, let's go here to his shit channel over here on DLive this month. Elias, prepare to be insulted here, my friend. Prepare to be insulted. Oh my god, can I get this to finally work? All right, so this month so far, let's just calculate this right here. All right, so 49,240 plus 18,390 plus 18,010 plus 4,960 plus 3,900 plus 3,520 plus 3,370 plus 3,110 plus 2,900 plus 2,600 equals 110,000 Lino. Now, times 0.012, he has made this month so far $1,320, and he can't pay you the other $30 he owes you?
It was 60 fucking bucks. Are you kidding me?
$60 plus tip.
It was 60 fucking bucks.
Wow.
I have like a fucking Streamlabs or something. We should be like fucking raising funds.
Oh, and yeah, and that doesn't count the Streamlabs donations that he's getting as well. That's just Lino.
Wait, how much he owe you, Elise?
$30 bucks.
$30.
Half of what he fucking owes him.
Number one.
I was gonna say that's like a case of beer. So I mean, come on.
Elias cut him a good deal. Number one for the artwork. You cut him a good deal for the artwork, charging him only 60 plus tip, based on his satisfaction, right? At least like a third is good. Give him $80, right? He's only giving him $30. Andy, you broke ass bitch. What are you doing? This is another reason why I decided to quit. I know Andy might like to kind of float around there that I got fired. No, I quit. I told him to suck my dick, and I was done with him. And you spent 10 hours, more than 6 hours on it? Fucking hell, man. Everybody, donate to Elias. Donate to Elias. Like, give him a fuck ton of money. Because number one, Elias is talented as fuck. Like, and here's the thing.
Give Elias a ranch so he can fucking post a link to his Streamlabs.
Oh yeah,
that sort of shit. Yeah.
There you go. You can shill out your shit there, Elias. like I looked at Elias as the guy that I wanted to be the visual face for Subcultured. Like I wanted him to do posters for things that we're gonna do. I wanted him to do shit for like merchandise, like t-shirts and shit. And he was gonna get paid for it, right? That's eventually what I wanted to do because I like his art so much that, and he's got such a unique style that it's nothing but a benefit to have Elias on your team as your artist. It's nothing but a benefit. And Andy knew this because we talked about it. And he agreed. And then he fucks over the artist, jeopardizing the thought, the idea that I had of having this guy as sort of like our go-to guy for art. Like Andy has done nothing but bad deal after bad deal with people and fuck people over so much, lies to them. The only reason that he's doing shit with Adol and Kyler Bone Zone, whatever you want to call him, is because he knows those two chuckleheads will do it for free and won't ask him for money. He's no different than Ralph, how he didn't fucking pay Gator and Zidane.
You fucking shut up, geek. Like Ralph is my best friend. You just didn't want me to be with my best friend Ralph. That I totally did not talk shit about for fucking months and stuff. I was gonna fucking burn. I was gonna make an expose. I'm gonna make an expose on Ralph. It's a good idea. And fucking Mersh, I'm gonna burn them all. Like I got so much dirt on them.
And then the thing was then he shit talks Elias to me, and I'm like, nigga, no, you aren't. No, you're not. You owe this guy money, and it's clear you owe him money because otherwise you wouldn't pay him, right? You wouldn't be like, I told him I'd pay him later. Yeah. He shows me. Adol shows you what not to play. Holy shit! That guy.
Like that shark game?
Can you give me a wrench so I can post this fucking link in chat for Elias?
Oh yeah.
Oh well, there it goes. It went. Never mind.
Okay. Well, I gave you a wrench anyways. But I fucking like. I just can't. I can't believe that he still hasn't fucking paid you, because he told me he paid you outright. He paid you $60 and that he was going to pay you the tip later. So he lied to me again.
Hold on, what? This is so baffling to me. Why didn't he just give you 60 fucking bucks if he was going to give you $30?
Hash Weeb says he earned his $15 game. He earned it.
I earned it?
I think I'm late on that. Sorry, Weeb.
I can't fucking. Everybody harass his Twitter at him. #pay Elias the rest of his money, bitch. You know, like fucking. He lied to me again. I keep finding new lies. It's just it's crazy. And then he wonders why I walk away from the business. Or I can't really call it a business yet because we didn't really make any money. We've only spent money. And I've got nothing to show for it except a stolen account, you know, that I fucking made, that I did the artwork for, you know, that I did everything for, you know. Oh, man. What a piece of shit. What a fucking piece of shit this guy is. God damn it. I'm just gonna.
Shut up, geek. You're just jealous of my empire. I also look forward to that Castlevania video sometime.
If I listened to people when they gave me advice, I wouldn't be where I am now.
Dripping with no irony. Just like with no irony, he says, if I listened to people, I wouldn't be where I am right now. What? Sleeping on a futon? In your mom's office?
Out of your mom's office, dude. Drinking her wine. Only wearing 2 shirts to stream every fucking night.
What do you think?
Same pair of shorts.
Is he gonna tank top or is he gonna Deadpool
He's
tonight?
in the white
Which
tank
one?
top tonight. He's in the white tank top.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he went on cam on Ralph's show.
He fucked me over many times, promising work with AP doing backgrounds. I don't care. Oh, is that when he was doing his home movies fucking ripoff? Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, he started watching home. See, here's the thing: you can figure out what Andy is watching or consuming as entertainment based off of how he acts. So he started watching home movies, and so he decided that he was going to do his own little animated stuff. So he drew cartoons that looked just like home movies. And then his scripts were in the comedy styling of home movies, completely ripping off home movies. Yes, everyone, if you can, donate to that stream or to that Streamlabs. Fucking holy shit, man! I can't fucking believe that he still hasn't paid him, and he's made so far this month just on Lino alone $1,320. What the fuck?
Before or after fucking D-Live's cut?
Well, I'm gonna get it. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I mean,
even if they took half, that would still be ridiculous. How many other fucking people did he just rip off like this? Like how? Like what's the
God?
What does he? Oh, in total, I can't imagine.
Oh
for
my!
$30, it just
Not
be like,
offending the stupid retard. I was just fucking
people.
wondering though, but you know.
Oh, let's see. He's gonna be going live soon. Wonder if anybody in the chat said, "Yo, Geeks coming at you hard, nigger." Oh my God, dude.
Let me check.
I can't. I honestly can't believe he has not paid you $30 and the tip when he's made that much money. Ladies and gentlemen, do not do any work for Andy Warski. Andy Cardoso Pires. Do not do any business with this guy. This guy does not pay his debts. He does not live up to expectations of agreements. Here's another thing. Me and Failure don't get credit for this. Remember the Indiegogo for their little Miami trip? He wasn't going to refund it. Mm-hmm. He was just going to keep the money.
Yeah,
and me and Failure.
I spent thousands of dollars of my own money. Why do I need to give him any money?
Yeah. Me and Failure said, you have to give that money back. You did not produce what you wanted. Best case scenario, you're a piece of shit that doesn't fucking live up to business expectation. Worst is an actual fucking lawsuit.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Also, it wasn't him that had to do it. Fucking AG.
Yeah, it was AG.
Went out of his way. AG, who also fucking came out and backed up Andy when fucking Alex was fucking shitting on Andy, and Andy was like, hey, "Me and you good now. Don't worry, I'll pay you the $500 I owe you."
Yeah, he still hasn't paid AG.
go ask AG. Hey, AG, you've been paid yet?
Yeah, AG hasn't been paid. Oh, and hey, SoCal, I know you don't like me very much, but just so you know, Andy wanted me to dox you on Cal. And I told him, no, that ain't cool, because he told me your name. And I did verify it just to see if it was you. And it was you. I found you on Facebook. But yeah, he wanted me to dox you on Cal.
Why?
Because he was pissed off that SoCal was coming out about the payment.
Oh.
No pay, you gay.
Yeah. So that's another little.
People just need to be like, "Fuck you, pay me." Get your money.
Don't
Don't take no for an answer.
But here's the thing. Like, honestly, in all actuality, in terms of a business, he shouldn't have paid AG or SoCal because they didn't actually deliver the footage. They didn't even give him the shit footage that they got. They didn't give him anything. He legit got fucked on that, but he still wanted to fuck everybody else and stick everybody else with the bill by not refunding the fucking the Indiegogo, because he wanted to keep it all. He's like, fuck it, I didn't get paid. I paid a lot of money and fucking. Oh, and yeah, Ralph, please, I hope you're paying attention to this, because he blamed you for that and said you're a piece of shit, and that was part of the reason why he wanted to fucking put out that you had gotten a prostitute twice in Miami. He wanted me to leak that out too. Just so you know. So that thing that Zoom was saying is fucking true. At least according to what Andy said to me. Mr. Motorbird says, didn't Andy bounce on Ralph and Rent? Oh yeah, he did. He stuck Ralph with a fucking lease. And apparently, supposedly, at least what Andy told me, was that Ralph already got another roommate, which I don't know if that's true or not. But
what, that Ralph got
another about the phone bill?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Ralph used to contact me all the time to try to get Andy to pay his fucking phone bill because he couldn't get a hold of Andy to do it because Andy wouldn't fucking return his messages.
Well, he could get a hold of Andy. It's just Andy fucking would motherfucking behind the scenes.
Money. He says Andy's account looks like it's deactivated. Let's see. It's probably not. No, it's not deactivated. The legitimacy that Andy said about Chris. Oh, well, with Chris, that whole thing, Chris had an ACH debit set up through their joint account for the business that they were running, and he had his car payment coming out of that. And so I guess Chris left his car payment on there as they were still getting revenue from videos and shit that they had done together, right? Well, after about like 6 months worth of time, he racked up probably about like $5,000 in car payments. Which I find out later that's what it's for because he actually shows me. At first he just made it sound like he was just taking money out. It was an automated thing that either Chris forgot about or honestly, like, you would know it's there. Like, I'm sorry, like if I was like, hey, I'm not going into, me and Hef have a business, right? And then Hef has an ACH debit coming out that's sort of like his own personal shit or whatever from our joint account, and we're no longer doing business. I would be like, hey man, this is for the business, so could you remove that debit? Like I would remember that there's $500 coming
like
out
a reasonable,
a month.
Responsible person, you would look at your account.
Yeah, I would check my bank account. But you know, when you're in a coke fuel frenzy,
it wasn't even 6 months. It was fucking a year because it was only $400. It was exactly $400 each month.
Hey Andy, why aren't you going live yet? What's going on, bud? I had a panic attack. Oh, dude, he used to call me in the middle of the story. He used to call me in the middle of the night, just crying about shit. Oh my god, about him and his fucking relationship. Oh man, he hasn't gone live yet. What's going on, Andy? Why aren't you going live? Are you maybe freaked out now?
Literal gay ops.
Oh, here he is. Oh, please say something. Oh, there's some more stolen shit that he throws up for his own shit. Literally, all you have to do is
at literal gay ops.
Sorry, I couldn't resist because and this is my favorite. This is my favorite.
Oh. he lied. He said that it's a lie that he said that he had threatened to piss on my dad's grave. He says, no, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure you didn't, buddy. There's like nothing, like there's no reason to ever fucking believe a word this guy ever fucking says. Like he lies all the time. Just all he does is lie. Oh my god. But yeah, so that Chris shit. Oh well, there's an even more fucked up story connected to that. Because well, Chris, he was kind of like shocked that this kind of came out of nowhere. And was very hurt over this because they've been friends for like 10 years, right? And so Chris was like, all right, I'll pay you back. And so he goes over to Andy's place with a check for like $5,000, right? Oh, like Captain Weave, dude, Geek is flaming you right now. So he goes over, Chris goes over with his dad because I guess his dad was like, I want this relationship over. Like, I don't want my son to have anything to do with you anymore because you're a fucking disaster of a human being. And so Chris comes over to collect some of his stuff. One of those things that he wanted to get was this glass collection. The one that Andy threatened that if he finds them, he's going to smash them. And to me, at that point in time, it was funny. But I had recently learned why those glasses were so important to Chris. His brother had committed suicide, and that was a gift from his brother before he killed himself. And those glasses meant a lot to Chris. Andy knows this. Doesn't tell me that. I only find out later that Andy did know that. And he was willing to laugh about smashing his friend of 10 years cups or glasses that his suicidal brother had given him before killing himself. What a good guy. What a good fucking guy.
I remember him fucking complaining and bitching and moaning about him having to come over to the house to get those too.
Yeah.
Oh, Weeb wants to get on.
Oh, okay. Well, tell him. Is he in? He should be in the server, right?
No, I don't think he is.
Yeah, can I create links? I don't even know. Can I create links in my own server?
No, you didn't trust us. You took away the fucking ability to make links, except for fucking few people. Maybe Shroomin knows.
Hold on. No, I can. I can. Hold on. I got it. Here, I'll throw. Here's the link, and there's the link to the Discord. Come one, come all, if you want to jump on and have a little fun. Have a little fun. Oh my god, people are like, so glad Andy took over as co-host on the Ralph Retort. It's so much better now. Oh, get out of here. Alright, just jump in. Let's just jump into general one. Or jump into the live channel. Or here, I'll try to drag people. Wonder if I can drag people. Oh, god damn it. Alright. It's weird that I can get in here. Oh my god. Here we go. Bringing people in. Alright. It's so weird that I can...
I got beef with fucking Andy Warski, Geek. Either you or him is paying that fucking $1, dude. I will take his ass to court for it.
Oh, you want that? You want that $1?
I want that $1. I was promised to follow. I did not get the follow for the extended time that I paid for.
Oh, okay.
And I want that fucking $1, dude.
What's your link?
To fucking court.
Post it in the general. I pulled up my PayPal. Oh, hold on. Here, I think I see you. All right. Payment from Captain
Wait, you have your PayPal up right now, Geek?
No. Well, yeah, I got not on stream.
Yo, as Hef's manager, you kind of owe me 14 bucks.
Oh, well, that's not gonna happen.
It is like, oh, you're going to be Andy Warski now and not pay your.
Hey, we didn't have a business agreement, sir.
We you're not going to pay the workers,
people
nigga?
in the waiting room, Geek.
All right, so let's see. Pay and get
paid.
Like, I rarely use PayPal.
Dude, until Andy Warski gets me exactly $1 in pennies, and he brings it over and apologizes, like full Jesse Jackson apologize, kiss the rim.
Send money.
He's going to court.
Kiss the rim.
It's the beginning of the fatwa.
Oh, let's see.
Some people, thank you so much. What a show Ralph puts on.
Let's see.
What a guest today. What a co-host.
Oh my God.
Gator's great.
He's already started.
Guys, welcome.
The fucking
Everyone
red
have
bar.
a seat. Everyone sit down. Find your grab your drinks. Grab your.
There you go. I have sent you your
water
Captain
today.
All right, shut the fuck up.
And that's all right. Alcohol every day is not good.
Not
for me.
That
and I want to save my alcohol, so when I do drink,
it does.
I get excessively drunk.
Wait, does this mean
We
you
need
took on the debt?
enterprise of eternal co-host is the thing.
Online.
You can pay me $14, nigga.
Anger, the gas station. A lot of
I won't plug your stream up with 1 million people in VC. Have a go and geek.
Gun on someone.
See you Friday, nigga.
During a live show. Who knows? You don't know what happens
for that
here
$14, I'm gonna break your legs,
I hope there's.
Wait though, if you just bought the debt, does that mean you get to collect the debt now?
Huh?
Why am I?
I'm not going to be taking all of Andy's debt. If I took all of Andy's debt, I would fucking be a broke motherfucker, man.
You guys are all just slandering me.
Has he got acne on his forehead?
Yeah.
Look at how fucking greasy his hair is.
That's what happens when you become a coomer.
Well, there is that story that Sinead was telling me about how he he doesn't like bathe regularly. And like she was in bed.
Guessed.
She was in bed, and apparently Andy decided he was up late one night, playing video games or whatever, and he went to come to bed, and he lifts up the cover, and you know how the cover kind of fans shit around when you slam it down on you and whatnot. She said it smelled like farts and shit, like because they
wipe his ass.
Well, I think it's probably because he's probably worn those pajama pants for like a week straight, and like he barely gets out of them, and he just sits around.
Oh yeah, it just smells like
farts. Yeah, balls and fart. And like apparently he could just smell like
sitting
super
in a
terrible.
fucking chair all day.
She had to yell at him to go take a shower, because he smelled so bad.
Is that why he's wearing a wife beater? He thinks he's airing himself out.
Well, that's one of his two shirts. Yeah. Because
I'm dead ass serious, guys. Go through the fucking replays and look. He wore a new shirt last night for the first time out of any of the fucking clips I've seen. Like I can't. Well, I don't watch him every night.
Like I don't believe
who would subject themselves to this.
I don't believe that somebody that can't wake up to an alarm clock can manage to wash his clothes every day.
Well, is he wearing the blue shorts?
I don't know. We'll see if he stands up. I'll keep you posted on Andy Warski's Subcultured channel.
The day that he had the suit on, he was like, "Check out my suit. It's pretty." Put your dad's suit back in the closet.
Yeah, he was still wearing those shorts. He was
walking
still wearing
around
those shorts that day.
Yeah. You're still wearing the shorts with the boats on it. Oh
Yeah,
man.
Hey, the fuck back!
No. So how you doing this evening, Zoom?
Good. I'm playing Maneater and relaxing.
Oh, did you get recommended by that? Did a popular D-Live streamer recommend that to you?
I actually saw it on one of the things, and I watched the gameplay, and it looked fun.
Oh, well, it might be fun because you have a modicum of a personality, unlike Adol. He didn't make the game look very fun.
Yeah, it looks cool. It looks like the shark RPG people always say they're gonna make, but then they never fucking do. So I want to give it a try. It was only $30.
Oh, it's only 30? I thought it was like 40. Well, it was on. I went to go look it up.
Epic has that thing where every time you buy something, you get a $10 gift.
Oh, okay. Well, that's sweet. Oh, shit. Well, you heard it here. Oh, now Weeb's like, oh, you didn't have to do that. Pay him the $1 that he's been bitching about for like almost a month. Fuck off. Fucking idiot. How about I charge you back?
I don't see why you didn't just charge.
Yeah, you could have charged me back the $1 you sent me.
He probably is doing it right now. He's probably doing it already. He's getting $2 at you.
Elias is asking what's wrong with Adol.
Oh,
He's doing an avatar for him.
Adol likes to blackmail women into doing shit for him, and
oh boy.
Yeah, he loves to blackmail women. Zell and his little group of people. There's a tranny called Lo-Fi that he was like super creepy in DMs with, and there's another girl that he ran off of the internet. Then there's like those weird Twitter posts that I found about him talking about his ex Ashley. Like he's a real fucking creep with women. Also, like, here's the funny thing about like the whole subcultured shit. Like, they created a Discord, didn't tell me about it, didn't send me an invite or anything, and this is before I had quit the whole subculture thing. So like, I think they knew that they were gonna axe me out of this shit. They just didn't have the testicular fortitude to actually fucking tell me that they were gonna do it, because they're cowards. I would love to be in a room
at literal gay ups.
Can you hear the coke in his nose right there when he says that? Yeah. Listen to it. Just play it again.
I am Trini at literal gay ups.
I'm Trini at literal gay ups, because his nose is so burnt out from all that coke. Like, he used to sit there on a stream and I could hear him going. Like that, like
deviated septum, probably from it.
Oh yeah, he probably burned a hole in his cartilage in his fucking nose. I hope he ends up like Artie Lang. Somebody punches him in the nose one day, and his nose just fucking collapses on itself. Oh my god!
Pre or post?
I've got a question.
Huh.
Oh, sorry. So you said that he had asked you to dox Soul Cal Chris on Cow.
Yeah.
You don't have to name any names, but were there other times where he had tried to like personal army you, or like get people or people to dox other people that he didn't like for him on board?
Oh yeah, he'd be like, he'd tell me to like find out shit about certain people. I would just usually come back to him and be like, I didn't find anything. Mm-hmm. Number one, because it didn't look, because I'm just like, fuck off, you know. I'm not gonna do your dirty work for you. If you want to fucking do it, then go do it, you know. Don't fucking ask. Like, I don't give a fuck. Go dox whoever you want. But don't ask me to do it. But the reason why he's asking me to do it is because he wants me to do it. And then when I do it and somebody calls him out for it, he can go, it wasn't me. It was Geekthulhu. Like, he wanted to throw me under the bus. Because like, and it could be for such a little thing, such a small infraction of they unfollowed him on Twitter.
Oh, Jesus.
Like, it literally it was really bad when he was like super coked up all the time. Yeah. Like he would, like, his reactions to things. And I'm sure Zoom can probably attest to this, because he was talking to Andy a lot. Out. Yeah, he was talking to Andy a lot when Andy was on you know, doing the yayo, you know. So yeah, like, his mood
was on his forehead getting bigger.
You mentioned
my brain's just so big it's erupting from my skull.
You mentioned his account being hacked. Does that have to do with any of the, like, what accounts were hacked? Just his email, or?
Yeah, his Google account had gotten hacked, supposedly. I don't know.
It's the email.
Andy's definition of hacked is forgetting to log out on Alex.
Yeah, I'm surmising it's one of my two theories is with this is that he was either in a voice call and he was screen sharing and someone saw his stream key because he would do that a lot. Like I would be sitting there in a voice call and he would just be like, you know, because he obnoxiously looks at his metrics all the time on YouTube.
Oh yeah, are you talking about the YouTube?
So he's
YouTube
obsessed.
Yeah, he
either
somebody got a stream key. Oh yeah, that's right. You were telling me about that. Yeah,
I thought that was Ian Miles Chong, right?
Yeah,
not the stream hack.
But there were logins. But there were like logins and shit. But it was either he was sharing a screen and somebody saw that stream key and then took it, or it was still logged into Alex's computer because I think he like saved his passwords in Alex's Chrome and shit.
Makes sense.
And so he was probably able to get into Andy's account because he didn't have two-factor authentication on his account until after the quote unquote hack of his channel. It's one of those two things. I'm thinking probably it was Alex, because I know Alex was talking to you, Zoom, at the time, and he was also talking to Ian Miles Chong.
It was Alex, and then it was Ian Miles Chong.
Yeah, it like that's what I suspected because he was talking because I know Alex was talking to Ian Miles Chong at the time, and then I bet you Alex gave Ian Miles Chong his shit. That's why you see those different logins, and then you see the one from Malaysia. I think
it
Alex.
Was Ian that did the whole thing. Alex was the one that gave him the login.
Oh, we'll see. There you go.
Alex didn't like Andy at all. Like he hated him.
No. Oh yeah, he hated Andy because Andy.
The girl that Alex married was a girl that Andy was cheating on Sinead with, and he asked me to talk to her to cover for him, claiming that he had some, I don't know what the fuck he was saying, that he had like all kinds of emotional problems, and he just wanted me to assure her that he cared for her. And he did this like 5 or 6 different girls, and they would ask me like, hey, is Andy cheating on me? Is he still with Sinead? And I would just lie to keep him quiet, because he would like cry. He'd be like, what if I'm gonna lose them all? I'm already gonna lose Sinead. And he would like beg me, so just to keep up appearances, I would like lie to them for him. And he would talk to like 4 or 5 different girls and tell them all the same thing, and claim that they're all special to him and shit.
So you're part of the club of people that have little white lies for Andy's.
Yeah.
By the way, were you here for the thing about him wanting to do a hit piece on Ralph?
He told me he wanted to do a hit piece on Ralph, and this was after he moved out of the house with Ralph. He told me that Ralph was a piece of shit, and that he was never going to work with Ralph again, and that he hoped that Ralph, that fat piece of shit, had a heart attack and died because he just wanted him and Gator out of his fucking life because they were both losing.
Well, his main thing was, I'm going to expose him. I'm going to talk about the Miami prostitute thing, and it's like...
Yeah.
Well, he told me he had something on his phone, like text messages between him and Ralph, that proved that it happened. And I was like, all right, well, why don't you screenshot it and give it to me, and I'll do it. And he's like, no, it's not the time. I'm gonna prepare a couple videos on this. I'm gonna do the videos.
He was super.
Was this a motherfucker that was leaking fucking shit to you, like confirming that it happened? Because I can say that I told you the fucking truth. I wasn't there. I just heard the rumor.
I heard this from Alex, and I heard it from Andy too. And Andy was like, I want to bide my time until I can come out with Ralph, because apparently like Ralph was too difficult to go after at that point in time, because Ralph had started to get a following back, and he didn't want to lose the few fans he had gained by paying that money back for Miami that he had to pay.
Oh yeah, the thing that me and Failure made him do. We are like, you got to give that money back. You know, you can't
like,
fucking keep
I don't want to
it.
lose my fans. And I was like, all right, man, you don't want to. I can understand not wanting to lose the goodwill you built up, but you know, you should probably let this shit go. It's Strickle the Iron Top. People are gonna care. And
Yeah. Yeah, he's a real dirty dude. Like, and like, there's so many times I had to like hard wrangle his anger. You know, to be like, no, it's not a smart move. You do like, I'd have to basically be a scumbag to keep him from being a scumbag. You know, like I'd have to be in that scumbag mentality where I'd be like, no, you want to wait till later. You want to do this. You want to do that. So to
Andy
keep
has
him from
the
not
ability to follow through on anything that he sets up. I mean, he'll be like, I mean, remember the Twisted Minded JF where he just stole a bunch of shit that I found or that Crowd had found previously? He like took like entire sections of my stream and just cut them up and shit. And then like
that's all he did.
he never finished like any of the other shit he was supposed to do. You know, he never mentioned the fact that I got all that shit from his wife, and that Andy had been in touch with JF's wife the whole time, and that JF's wife was helping Andy so she hates fucking JF, but that Andy had pissed JF's wife off, so she didn't want to come on any streams or talk about it because Andy was like spamming her all day long being a fucking spurg, and it drove her nuts.
Jesus,
what do you mean he never What do you mean he never follows through with anything he says? He was supposed to climb Mount Everest.
Remember when he was gonna go all around the world too? Whatever happened?
Oh yeah,
I remember that.
I'm gonna climb Mount Everest, nigga. You can't climb out of your bed when the alarm goes off. Like
he was gonna sue Jared Holt. Remember that? He was gonna sue Jared Holt.
He was gonna. Me and Geek would get pissed off because we would be workshopping ideas. We'd be like, Andy, don't fucking say shit about this in public. He goes, don't worry, I'm not dumb. I'm not gonna say anything.
Very next show.
Exact fucking thing. The same exact fucking thing happened with the Tonka 8.
Very next show, he'd be like, "Go, we're working on this."
Fucking word. Do not say a fucking word about this shit until this time. Like, just stick to the fucking plan. All you have to do is be quiet. The next fucking, like that night, he went on a stream and started talking about it.
Yeah.
God damn.
You know how Ralph said that like Andy fell to the floor in a little ball when he fucking locked him in that room?
Mm-hmm.
That happened with me and Andy in Orlando because he was getting drunk and I was telling him like, you know, we gotta fucking go to, you know, wake up early, go to Disney the next day, and he got fucking pissy at me.
Yeah, you guys never did fucking any of the shit you were supposed to do, and it was always you that wanted to go do it, and then he was like never.
Well, I like the Revenge of the Sith guys were there, and like they ended up like leaving because Andy had a tantrum, ran to his room, slammed doors. But the Airbnb was in my name, so I told Alex like talk to this fucking dude because if he keeps slamming doors, you're gonna fucking kick him out of the Airbnb. Well, he finally like leaves his room and just runs past me and goes to the balconies for a smoke. And I'm like, fuck this, no, we gotta fucking just clear the air. And I just step out into the balcony, and this motherfucker balls up and starts fucking crying. Like he just like drops
shit
to
out
his
of
fucking.
man.
Yeah.
Man, there are so many times like I wish I had recorded our our conversations.
Oh yeah, me too. Like there were times where like he would call me at like 3 a.m. I'd be like sound asleep, and he'd wake me up, and I think it's like something bad or something, and he'd be like, what are you thinking about? It's 3 a.m. I'm fucking unconscious. Like, what do you want?
What's your
what's on your mind?
What was it like? Yo, Zoom, what the fuck, bro? Are you there? Zoom,
are you there? Oh my god, like what's
oh my
going
god,
on?
yeah.
Like, this guy said something. We gotta take him down right now, guys.
And then he brings you up at like 4 a.m. and you're trying to fucking sleep. And then he's like,
you
in
have,
like
5 missed calls, and he's messaging you on Discord or on Twitter, or you have a million WhatsApp messages. Oh my god, I'm having a breakdown.
That's why, like, I only gave him my Google number. I never gave him my real number because I knew if he had my phone number, he would call my phone all the time.
I had a panic attack.
Yeah, anytime something would get in his head, he would just fucking have a breakdown and just fucking DM, call over and over and over again until you would pick up so he could unload his fucking bullshit onto your plate and then fucking expect you to take care of it for him. Like he is incapable of doing anything for himself. That's why he lives at home with his mom, sleeping on that fucking futon on the left on the screen there. He's 32, lives at home with his mom and sleeps on a futon. Barely bathes, drinks all day. His father brings him wine, liquor, and weed. Like, he smokes weed with his dad. Like, what kind of, like, you're a parent. Like, you're not supposed to be smoking weed with your kid. Like, it's like, all right, your kid smokes weed, whatever. But don't go smoking weed with your kid. And shouldn't you not be drinking and smoking when you've had 7 stents put in your heart? Like, bro, like,
you shouldn't be smoking with him if he has a drug problem like Andy does. I mean,
it's
got a major drug problem.
Oh, and here's the other big thing he lied about to people, because I occasionally I talk to his dad, because his dad would always be in the background. Well, Andy got up to walk away once. I was like, man, it's a good thing. I'm glad to see Andy's finally going to get some mental help. He finally listened. His dad told me that no, he didn't. He didn't go see a therapist. Well, because I had said, I was like, oh, it's cool that he went to go see his therapist the other day, and he was like, he didn't see a therapist. What are you talking about? Like he's like, he didn't. What's he babbling about?
Here's my perspective
That's the crazy thing.
Certain people to be might called be a mad rapist.
I always thought these stories, I'd always heard them, were over exaggerated, but this is way worse than I thought it was. Like, holy shit, man. What a sleazeball, dude. He's holding on to the hooker stuff and the MERS stuff. Like, what the fuck? What does that have to do with it?
I don't know if you have it, Failure. I think it was on your stream. But I think it's really funny that Mersh is, the guy that sleeps on his co-host's couch and acts like he's a fucking man. I think it's really funny that he is all buddy with Ralph now, because I distinctly remember, and I think it was your stream, that it was either yours or Andy's, where you guys were hanging out with Mersh, and he asked, "Where's Ethan?" And Andy was like, "Oh, he's drunk, he's passed out," and that was when the hooker was there. And Mersh, I distinctly remember him saying, "Oh, thank God, I fucking hate that guy." And then he looked and saw that the camera was on. And he went, "Oh shit," and he walked away. I don't know if that's on one of your old streams, but it was when you guys went to that club with them and you set up the camera and everything. It was when that happened.
What the fuck is going on his stream?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out
too. As you can. Ralph just
bad news.
Waffle in the chat saying something about
OnlyFans
crying to you, Failure about
is
songs.
non-nude.
I'm gonna read chat.
That's actually pretty
that's great
thankful.
Yeah. So now there's no reason to pay for it. Although you know how a lot of them work. What that one OnlyFans host said.
Mersh talked about the aim thing.
Yeah, that's what had him all pissed off.
Somebody needs to be fucking recording the stream. I have a feeling. Ralph might call him out.
I see Flamenco there. I seem to remember him begging for forgiveness, and
I don't think Flamenco listened to you, Zoom.
Oh, really? I think it's time to let his name out. I mean, does he think I don't?
He didn't live up to his expectations. I seem to remember him begging you not to mess with him or his people, and if he didn't, hang around Ralph anymore.
Those gang of
At
lolly
this point, I don't
posters
think
he has.
Ralph will like care if he hears that Andy wanted to do hit pieces on him or anything because he knows like.
Well, he'll care. He may not
he
may not outwardly care, but he'll care.
Mm-hmm.
He'll scheme. He'll scheme in the background because Ralph is anything but like someone. He is so thin-skinned. Like he is.
One of my favorite
I
things
mean, he doxed Lord Akira. I mean, he fucking like he docks pay pigs because they maybe said shit he didn't like.
Yeah, no, he's on the show. He's on the show right now because he's heard what you said, and then that's why he's there. Randy said something about strippers. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah,
is he talking about the stripper that he fucked?
You want to keep going there, buddy? Mr. Quinn, do you think I don't know about Sky? You think we don't have pictures of you in the room that matches the fucking pictures that you showed us of your room?
I'm gonna get another flag.
Faggy Sky. What was it? The faggy fucking One Piece flag? You think we don't have the pictures of you with the girl in the room and her pointing it at the wall and it matches the curtains and everything that you showed when you did VR? Yeah, we know who you are, Quinn. I know where you live too. I have no problem releasing that info. I'm pretty sure your girlfriend Guy would be pretty shocked that you're hanging out with lolly posters and white nat.
Oh boy.
I'm kind of curious as to when Mama and Daddy Perez's fucking address is gonna fucking actually fly out there, because I can't imagine that it's that safe. You know.
Another person that got under Andy's skin. Hi, I think I'm real.
Oh, dude, that like Hi, I think I'm real reminds me of like Andy before he hit puberty. Like that's the way he like looks to me.
but he's the reason that reliable source fucking.
yeah, like that he's one of the reasons that reliable source went under, because when he pointed out that he had not credited the artist that he took the GIF image from, and the artist gave him 2 weeks to credit him, and he was like, he's trying to flag my account, like what a fucking prick. And then he like sends me like the messages between him, and I was like, Andy, he gave you 2 weeks to do it and you didn't do it. Like what did you think he was joking? Like, oh man, he's such a fucking dolt. Oh, I don't think Ralph will call him out straight out yet.
That's because Ethan's a fucking pussy.
He said something really weird.
He said something about giving a blowjob to a.
Yeah.
Oh. Never mind.
Geek, did you talk about the hypocrisy?
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Geek, did you talk about the hypocrisy of going after CRP and Sargon for their aborted babies yet?
Oh yeah. We already touched on that one. Yeah.
Andy Warski.
Fucking crying. I just want to play video games.
Sinead wants me to hug her and shit and tell her it's okay, but I just want to fucking play video games. I can't help it that she was dumb enough to let me come inside of her.
So,
hey, Shamu's back in the waiting room.
Oh, okay.
So Blue Waffle Hunter brings up something in the chat about fucking Andy crying a failure about the songs he was writing about him.
What?
You're a little late, Broken.
Oh, sorry, fuck.
Oh yeah, he got really sensitive about all the fucking, like, to me I found the songs funny. like you gotta understand, during the aim thing, like you're gonna get memed to fucking hell. At least fucking like Alex took his meme and started the fucking, you know, him holding the gun fucking picture, but Andy couldn't handle this fucking.
My favorite thing about that was the Yaniv one. It's Yaniv and Andy's going, stay back, And then Yaniv's getting closer and closer and closer, and then somebody pulls up a gun, and he's like, "Aim, aim, 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 aim!" And then Yaniv backs off.
Was it Blue Waffle the one, or was it Earjus that did the one with the bear? where somebody's being attacked by a bear and Andy's just yelling, "Get off my body!"
I can't remember.
Oh, Nightwave hosting him with 10 viewers. Ooh, watch out. It's so funny. Like, all of these people that he is like just dragged through the fucking mud and talks so much shit about them, threatening to release personal shit about them, like, you know, like who they're fucking. Like, he told me about Ralph dating that girl when she was 17.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We found her and doxed her. I doxed her on one of my last streams, and then she messaged. I think she messaged Pep or something, and she was like, "Thanks for releasing that," and then she blocked him. But yeah, Ralph tried to keep that a secret that he was dating. So he's a fucking pedophile. Dude. He's a weirdo.
Yeah, fucking
He's a piece of trash.
Andy told me about that as soon as he learned about it. So yeah, Ralph, I'm telling you, bro, don't tell him anything personal anymore, because
Andy's
that motherfucker...
not even hanging out with Ralph like as a friend. He's using Ralph for views, because he thinks Ralph can boost up subculture.
Whoa.
That's the only reason he's hanging out with him.
Well,
He
yeah,
tries
yeah.
Those DMs where he's like, "I'm gonna just use them for clout."
Yeah. He's basically, yeah, he said that. He's like, I'm just gonna use Ralph for clout. I'm just going on there to just promote subculture and you know, get some attention to the channel and just use Ralph. And like that's all he wanted to do. And then Ralph, he saw like his best idea machine had left him. So he was like, I need something to help me because I don't have somebody that can actually write with me anymore, and somebody that has good ideas with me anymore. So I need to just go back to my old bread and butter schlocky dumb bullshit that he does, and use Ralph's audience to give him money. That's 100% what it is.
He was about to cry the other night, I think it was like a day or two before he joined. I don't usually watch, but I tuned in randomly. He was doing fucking headstands for like $10, and his stream went out for like 10 seconds, and he lost like 100 viewers, and then he cried. He was like,
"Oh yeah."
I'll never forget the mayonnaise one, where he put the mayonnaise all over his head, and then he set his nipples on fire.
That was a while ago.
It was so.
Well, hey, I stand by Mayo King. That was probably the best Kumite episode ever. That was honestly the best Kumite episode. No, hands down. Mayo King, magnifique. It was great. Putting spoiled mayonnaise on his head and Sinead squirting it in his mouth. It was fucking great. I fucking love that. What the fuck was that?
And
Someone's
also,
playing
like, it
Kingdom
caused them to have like an acne breakout, because who would think that expired mayonnaise on your face would fuck you up?
Why? Because he didn't take a shower after that.
My bad, geek out a text. But we probably should take a moment of silence for those 2 dead hookers that Raph killed with his gun. Right?
Dropping his
Well,
gun on their back.
It was
snapping their spine.
No survivors.
According to Andy, it was only one hooker, and she was a special lady.
After.
She was a very special lady.
It was 2 hookers after his fucking gun broke her in half.
Hold on. What do you mean by very special lady?
Oh, she was very
It was
special.
a shame suicide.
So Andy tells me that Ralph gets a hooker $500 for a hooker. So she comes over and I guess all the guys were out, and I guess they were coming back, and the hooker was on its way over. So told like everybody, hey, you need to get the fuck out.
It's way over.
Well, it's 2020. I don't like to assume people's genders. but so he tells everybody, get the fuck out, you know, get out. come back in like, I think it was like an hour or 2 hours later. And so they had to leave. And then I think they ended up coming back early, and Ralph got pissed off because they came back early. Well, the very next night, he gets the same hooker again. Reason being is because, she kissed me. Hookers don't do that.
That's amazing.
So not only,
Ralph loves him some hooker kisses.
You pay this bitch to put your dick in her mouth, and so does every other guy she sees.
Oh, shit.
The line of kissing, that's some fucking movie fucking shit. Jesus Christ.
So not only, hold on. So it doesn't end there. So not only does he pay another $500 like a night or two later, but he goes and gets another hotel room, another like $200 on top of that to fucking fuck the same hooker again, all because she kissed him.
Oh no.
But Andy shouldn't be laughing because he bragged about how his hooker fucking kissed him, his $100 hooker.
Oh.
His $100 hooker. What?
Was that the strip club?
Yeah, that was the strip club.
where he begged you for money, to give him money so he could get the fucking hooker.
No! He didn't have the money on top of it?
No. I will gladly pay you Tuesday for a prostitute today.
Motherfuckers out here kissing the community center fucking
But it doesn't
mouths
matter.
and
He's
shit.
open about wanting to get a prostitute, so like it shouldn't be anything offensive. Yeah.
Were either of the prostitutes
Fucking
black?
licking a rest stop toilet.
Yeah. It seems like it would be a mistake to assume you're the first person they've attended to that day, right? So you don't want to like do none of that shit.
Like, even if I knew that bitch brushed her teeth and was fresh from the dentist, I still wouldn't want to kiss her just because cock meat's probably on the lips somewhere.
A $100 hooker probably has the bathing habits of Andy Warski, to be fucking honest with you, dude.
A bleachy aftertaste.
Yeah, it's like, why does this taste like chlorine?
It's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, and the funny thing is like
bitch tastes like a pickle.
At least like Ralph's hooker probably at least cleaned herself, right?
Yeah.
But with like a stripper, Andy could. What time of day was it?
It was nighttime. It was already. Like,
oh man, she could be 3-4 dicks deep already. Like, oh man, maybe JF is right about the possible fucking AIDS fucking shit. I mean, holy shit.
Well, he gave him so much time to get it.
Oh my
7
god!
years.
You fucking hookers, man. I mean, Jesus, $100 hookers too.
And Andy does not. And Andy does not like to use rubbers. He hates them. He hates them. He
Well, it'd
absolutely
probably just
hates
fall
them.
off, right? I mean, it's big.
Well, according to him, he's got a massive dick. He'd always talk to me about his dick, and I'm like, I don't care.
I should give you my dick.
Tried.
So put it out there.
Yes, he tried to give me his dick pic to get me to leak his dick pic out. And I'm like, are you fucking retarded? Like, number one, that's just a dumb idea anyways. And number two, why give it to me? Give it to some fucking sloot you met on the internet. Like one of these fucking girls that you're like, yo, Geek, I think I love this girl. She likes playing.
Oh,
she
I've
likes
heard that like 100
She likes
times, man.
she likes Legend of Zelda. oh, dude, this chick loves Mario. Like, I'm like, are you 15 years old? Because that's like shit that I would say at 15. Like, I'd be like, this chick loves Ninja Scroll. I think I'm gonna marry her. You know, it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh my god, he's such a loser. Holy shit. Oh man, Hef, that I wouldn't be here today if I had listened to people. Like, with no irony. With no irony.
I almost fucking died when I heard that.
It's like,
well, he wouldn't. He'd probably have a job.
He'd be successful. Like,
he'd be where he was 2 years ago.
You would be slurping down $100 hooker kisses.
Because the thing is like when he started, when we started up the subcultured stuff, and he threw out that Mario thing, people were like, "Yo, man, this is great! Like, keep doing this." And people were kind of turning around on him.
Yeah, the Majora's Mask one wasn't bad at all.
Yeah, people started turning around on the idea of Andy being this fucking bottom feeding fuck up, and then he just immediately goes, "I got an idea, Geek. Let's do Reliable Thorth. I want to do a show where we just talk shit." And I'm like, "Are you sure?" Both me and Adol were trying to talk him out of it, and he just wouldn't fucking listen. He's just like, "No."
Dance. That's the problem. They always needed someone to fight because they can't keep a show. Like, Ethan can't fucking talk to save his life. He can't write. He can't find stories. He can't do any of that shit. It's ridiculous, man. Someone told me, I think it might have been you, Zoom, that they fucking pay. Some people pay to be like a co-host on his fucking show.
Flamenco and Bibble pay to be co-hosts.
Dude, if those guys are listening, what the fuck is wrong with you? Make your own channel. Why would you pay to be on somebody's show? Seriously, man.
Because like by now, people kind of know who you are. Strike off on your own. Oh, here's the funny thing about Andy. Like, I'm just noticing on the stream. Notice how the title bar for his Google Chrome is flashing. This nigga has not updated Discord because they got rid of that shit. Like, he doesn't like update anything. He's so fucking dumb. He just can't fucking get anything to work. He's just a fucking idiot.
When he was saying that, like, you know, well, yeah, people were telling me not to go on that show. It's like, motherfucker, you were saying you were talking about the show. You're like, I'm never going back on Ralph's thing because the subculture thing is gonna blow up and he's gonna come to me.
Oh fuck! His ego is out of control, man. The narcissism, it's insane. Even without the blow, with the blow, it's probably 100 times worse. But fuck, man.
Elias said, "Geek talked me out of so many bad TV shows. That was a good show." Yeah, I love doing trailer trash. That was fun. But yeah, just things just didn't work out. I kind of want to do something like that again, but I don't.
Me and Geek. Here's the thing, like the gay ops that me and Geek are up to is we just end up like talking about fucking movies for like 3 hours.
Yeah, we were talking about Quentin Tarantino today. Like, that's like
we're like. We're like, I really wish this was in front of an audience. It feels like we just did a show for Sherman.
yeah, Sherman was the only one there. Like, we were pretty much just doing a private show for Sherman. Fucking man, like, God, he's just he's done everything that he's doing right now is the exact opposite of everything that we planned out for Subculture. It is the exact opposite. Because the reason why he was trying to take Hype Break back from Ian Miles Chong is because Ian Miles Chong was infusing this type of shit in with his fucking with his videos.
Mm-hmm.
But now he has no problem doing this. Like, okay. What a fucking cunt knuckle, man.
I just can't believe, like, I always thought Zoom was exaggerating when he would talk about some of this stuff, and then, like, once you start saying it on stream, I was like, holy shit, it's the same shit I've been hearing since those events happened.
And then the thing is like, he goes around and he lies about me to all these people. And, like, I'm always wondering to myself, I'm like, why the fuck do these people fucking hate me so much? Like people that I was like cool with, like all of a sudden just hate me. And I'm just like, what did I do? It turns out this motherfucker's just going around lying about me, blaming shit that he's fucked up with and fucked up on me.
Well, that you are you.
Well, yeah, I mean, I do get on people's fucking nerves because, like, I don't give a fuck about anything. Like, I'm not doing this to be a fucking YouTube celebrity. Like, I was perfectly happy sitting behind the scenes with Subcultured and running the business shit for it and letting him be a personality, but at least being a controlled personality, because if he's allowed to be himself, it's going to be a disaster, you know, because he's got the mentality of a 15-year-old, you know.
Like, you probably want what Andy was fucking talking about the other day, where he was lying about, like, if it was only 20 people, I would be happy. Like, I don't need it to be famous. Like, bullshit, Mister. I'm gonna be on Joe Rogan in a year.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be on Joe Rogan. Oh yeah, he used to bitch about Sargon getting the opportunity to be on Joe Rogan. He's like, he's not even interesting. I'm like, nigger, he's in politics. I mean, he's not doing a good fucking job at it, but I mean, he's at least done something with his life. What have you done? You live at home with your mom and mom and dad. You live in their office, and you sleep on a futon. Your mom constantly yells at you to clean up, to fucking pick up around the house. She has to cook for you, clean for you, fucking possibly do your laundry.
Him claiming
You eat
that
all their food.
He's like, yeah, the coronavirus, like, I got laid off, and like, motherfucker, your mom had to fucking like beg you to get unemployment.
I was
doing Uber.
Yeah, I was sitting there one day. Yeah, he had found out that because he didn't work at Tim Hortons, ladies and gentlemen. He worked at Uber as an Uber driver, and he had found out that Canada had like put out an offer to taxi drivers, and I guess it also transferred over to Uber drivers, and he had said, and he was like, oh, I can get unemployment benefits, right? So he goes, I guess he tells his mom about it, but like he wasn't applying for it. It had been like a week since he had discovered this, and he was sitting there talking to me one day, and his mom comes in and starts yelling at him to do it, and like she had to yell at him to go apply for his unemployment because he didn't want to, I guess, I don't know, like, get free money. Like, it's like he always has to fucking be told to do something by his mom, and I can tell she hates that he lives there. His dad loves it because his dad's got a little living drinking buddy with him. You know, he's got a guy that he can go smoke weed with and drink with. I remember it was shortly after all of the Knoxville shit, and he was like, yeah, I'm like living clean, I'm not drinking, I quit smoking, blah blah blah. And then it was shortly after he had moved in there. It was around that time, whenever it was. And like I'm thinking like, all right, cool, Andy's getting his life on track, right? And he's like kicking the drug shit and the drinking. So he ends up like messaging me from a rodeo. Both him and his dad are plastered, and his dad had to drive home drunk with him in the car.
Oh shit!
Like I'm like, oh my fucking god! Like he's not changed at all. He's not changing, and he just gets sloppy fucking drunk with his dad all the time. It's a disaster. His dad's an enabler. Just an enabler. Because his dad
an alcoholic?
Yeah, his dad used to be a hardcore alcoholic, because Andy used to, you know, since you want to talk about pissing on my dad's grave, Andy, I have no problem talking about your dad now. So his dad used to ignore the family completely. Andy used to was, because I think this is when we were talking about dads and shit. And I was like, yeah, my dad wasn't always the greatest dad. He kind of, you know, I told him some personal things about my dad, which he probably doesn't remember because he's always too busy fucking talking about himself. But his dad used to drink all the time. Basically, his dad would go to work, go straight to the bar, stay out all night, drive drunk home, and he never spent any time with the kids. And then one day, because of all of his drinking and drugging that he used to do, he had a massive coronary. He had to have like something like 7 stents placed in his heart. and supposedly he had quit drinking and doing drugs, but apparently he has not stopped drinking at minimum, and he still smokes weed, right? So, oh yeah, and he said he like smoked like 3 or 4 packs of cigarettes a day or some shit.
Oh shit!
Like, yeah,
that's probably why. Fuck.
Oh, I see somebody in there saying Andy is a red R. Elite radio.
Oh yeah, I want to find some of that stuff. If you have, I'm gonna make a video. I've written down like all the stuff for comedy, and then also to like kind of play it out or anything. But if you have like specific clips of like Red Bar type stuff,
dude, you don't
Dude, just go to the start of any show.
Yeah.
He did it. He did it at the very beginning of this show.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I started screaming when he came on.
The
clapping stuff too. I know that for sure.
Yeah, it is insane how much he's ripping off Red Bar. It's fucking pathetic.
He's like a retarded caricature version of him. I mean, it is astonishing, especially like.
Well, you know why he was growing his beard out so long, right?
Conversation we had. What was that?
You know why he was growing his beard out a little bit, right? Was
what, to fucking look like Red Bar?
Yeah, to look like Mike David. Yeah.
Oh. Fuck.
Well, I mean, like we had a long fucking conversation about this during the fucking Tonk-Age shit, where I was like, you do not go down that fucking path. Like, don't model your show after his. Like, don't emulate him in any way. It's gonna fucking bite you in the ass.
Oh yeah, once I get into that bring back group, oh boy, oh man, it's.
And he was like, "Oh, I agree with you. 100%, right?"
Yep.
There was like one other show of Reliable Source or whatever, or like that week of the Tonk-Age shit. Yeah, I don't remember him being that bad about it. But anyways, when.
No, it was once he got that soundboard. Once he got that soundboard, it started like Red Bar.
Oh wait,
like
he does have a soundboard?
He doesn't use it much anymore because people really gave him a ton of shit about it. But he's still like, I'd rather him just use the soundboard as opposed to the way he act, the personality he uses. It's like it's just. There's no way you can watch Red Bar for a minute and go, wow.
Yeah, no, I watch Red Bar all the time. I just don't watch Andy ever. But
dude, if you know Red Bar, like if you know Mike David and how he fucking acts on his show, and like the exaggerations that he does, and the pauses and the lean-ins and the fucking claps, and like how he uses a soundboard, and the absurd fucking jokes he throws out there randomly, and like extreme exaggerations on
and then the walk back
to shit, like and then the walk back. He's doing all of that he's trying to copy it exactly. Like, it makes me want to fucking pull my molars out watching this fucking hack. Like, and it's not because of Red Bar. It's just like this motherfucker is trying to chameleon himself into fucking Red Bar. I've never seen anything like this. Like,
yeah, it's shameless. It's absolutely shameless. Like even Carlos Mencia wasn't as transparent stealing content as Andy is. Like it's just holy shit, man.
I can't stop staring at that zit on his head.
Are there videos for anything else besides D-Live of him doing his live stream? The Mike David, the rip off my Red Bar show. That's D-Live.
Well, you got reliable source, and then you've got his current streams here. You can go back and look at his replays from his D-Live channel.
Yeah, and
I'm downloading
all of his YouTube shit is all on fucking what the hell's the name of that trash site? BitChute. Every single fucking thing for the last like 2 years is on BitChute. Even the shit he tried to delete and hide. He's too stupid to figure out how to fucking either shut it down or he forgot about it. Everything.
Oh yeah, the Logan Paul video that he fucking put out that he immediately deleted. I really want to know the story of that. Why he deleted it. I really want. I feel that because of it, because of the recent news about it, that a lot of their fans were like looking it up, and they found that video, and then they just started shitting on it and dislike bombing
the fact
it.
That his social blade had 40K
negative
views.
Yeah, 40K negative views. Yeah, that he was like, shit, I got a viral video. They looked at the dislike in the comment section and went, oh shit, I better delete this. Like, cause Andy's not gonna give up 40K views on a video. It had to be bad. The response to it had to be bad because Andy's just not gonna give up 40K for no reason.
Yeah, here's the thing with Andy too. As far as like all the, the time of thrifting when it was really good and before the apocalypse where people could just make shitty videos shitting on, low-hanging fruit. Indie was one of the worst low-effort fucking channels. Like, it fucking wasn't fun. It was just them sitting there shitting on people, whatever. But there wasn't like hardly any like effort put into editing or anything like that to like, I don't know. I just always looked at it even before anything else. Is low effort.
Run of the Warpath was we had guests, and the reason why we had guests because of this guy right here, not because of him. He didn't want guests. He didn't want people that might fight back. He didn't want people that might disagree with him. He didn't want to take callers. I had to force him to take callers. I'd always bring it up in the show so he couldn't deny it. Because if I had messaged him like, hey, we should take some callers, because the chat's really active and people are talking, right? So I'm like, let's take some callers. If I sent him the message, he'd be like, no, fuck them. I don't want calls. But if I brought it up on air, he'd look like a bitch if he said no. So I could at least get callers in and create some type of something going, because trying to bounce off of Andy is fucking almost a fruitless endeavor, because he'll interrupt your jokes. He'll step all over what you're saying. He's not even paying attention to what you're saying. He's too busy trying to talk and not listen to anything. He doesn't understand most of the shit you even say to him. It's just so over his head.
I just think he's done too much blow. Like, it's definitely gotten worse. He's like practically retarded at this point.
Oh yeah. Well, like when you do a lot of blow, there's this stuff called neuroplasticity. It's your brain's ability to have a short-term and a long-term memory, your hand-eye coordination, your ability to, of course, remember shit in period and process information. And he's done so much coke. Like, he was doing it like every day for a while. That causes neurological damage, irreversible neurological damage. Not just like, eventually
he would have a
he would just have coke
on the table.
He would just have coke sitting on the kitchen table.
Yeah.
I'm surprised when the detectives came over to do the wellness check on him that Ian Miles Strong sent over, that they didn't see the coke. And his old roommate Kirby had drugs and guns in the house. And that's when Ian Miles Strong said that, Andy has drugs and guns, he wasn't lying. And I know one of those guns was an illegal gun because he showed it to me. And I said, Why are you touching that? I was like, you just put your fingerprints on a gun that you have no idea who had it, what was done with it. Like, your fingerprints and DNA are on that gun now. What are you doing? You don't know if somebody just shot somebody with that gun and Kirby's holding it because he hung out with the Hells Angels. He was a what do they call it? A probie or whatever?
I'm not sure.
For the Hells Angels, basically somebody that's not really attached to them but associates with them. They're not part of the gang yet. They haven't proved themselves enough.
Behind the scenes, much like with Zoom and everything, he would be like, if they fucking mess with me, they're gonna have the Hells Angels on them.
Oh yeah. He used to always threaten to have Kirby call the Hells Angels to fucking take care of anybody who fucking fucked with him online.
That's
if anything, Kirby was a probie, and probies have no standing in the organization.
Zoom, was it the dispatch moment where you were like, motherfucker, you're not gonna use me as your personal army? Like, fuck off. Is Zoom even there?
Might be AFK.
Yeah. But fucking during that McDonald's stream, him fucking trying to
you're in trouble. You going down, dispatch.
It was
you get reported.
It was sorry, I was downstairs getting something. It was probably back when he lied to me. When I asked him if he did the drugs and he claimed he was clean, and then he came clean on my stream and he's like, "Yeah, I steal my sister's drugs too," and I was just like, "Yeah, this guy's a fucking liar." Like, I originally set out to fuck him over from the get-go, but I felt bad for him for a little while after I started to see how pathetic he was.
Like I warned him against. I was like, Zoom isn't your friend. He just wouldn't listen
and then
to me.
he just kept lying over and over. Like, I gave him a chance, and then he kept lying and lying and lying and lying. Then I found out he was doing drugs, and then he was on drugs the entire time he was training. He was drinking and doing drugs, and he lied about everything. And he lied about all the shit he said he wasn't doing, and every single thing he did, he was lying about. He was lying to Sinead. He was lying to his fans. He was constantly planning to fuck people over. And I couldn't hang out with somebody that just lies like that all the time. It drives me nuts. And then he tries to make me look like a liar when I call him out on his shit. Ethan did the same fucking thing.
Well, that's he always wants people to do dirty shit for him, so he can later claim that he has no idea what it's about, or it wasn't him, it was this person. Like, he always wants to be able to. He wants a patsy for his shit, because he won't take responsibility for anything. I've noticed that he went down from 1,100 people down. He's now down to 757. Nobody's really hanging out. They're just yeah.
What was the bump of
it? Fucking viewbot. They viewbot, man.
Yeah.
100% viewbot.
Oh well, me and Failure earlier today, we were actually looking at DLive, and we looked at Let me go to the homepage here. But when we looked at something, we were like, which one were we looking at? Was it World of Warcraft? I don't remember.
5.
Oh, GTA 5. That's right. Yeah. So we went to the channel to see on GTA 5, looks like these are lining up, but before on GTA 5, we went through, it said something it was 2,200 people watching, and then when or 2,700 people watching, and then when we actually went to go look, there was nowhere near that number of people actually on people's channels.
And like one guy had like 900 viewers, but had like 50 lemons.
But like everybody else had like 10 people, 0 people, 5 people. Like there's no way that you make up that other like 1,500 people off of those like other like 50 channels. Like
Andy's never gonna talk about anything you addressed tonight because I'm not in the drama game, really. So you're a co-host of the
But they into that flagging game though. They
Yeah, they like to
flagging
flag you
game.
down. Dude, all they do is flag you down and then lie about it. So, like, the fucking moderator or Randbot's Discord or whatever, he's been on them for a long time. He was talking about the time that Ralph filmed the abortion thing, right? Or nothing. I'm sorry, the miscarriage. You know, he was in an emotional state. Fucking Ralph records it and then uses it as blackmail. During all this shit with PPP and Goblinson, someone brings it up on Twitter and he just flat out says, "Oh, it's a lie. That's propaganda." And like everyone knows that's true. Everyone knows that that's true. That knows anything about it, and so they don't care anymore, man. They don't fucking care. They'll just sweep it up. They'll just completely lie about it. It doesn't matter to them.
Well, I
think
they reported my Discord because they're worried that I might use their DMs against them. Which
you backed them up.
Yeah.
Is that what happened?
Of course.
Yeah. My Discord account got yeeted because remember when I sent you those messages earlier of how I was shit talking Adol while he was streaming in his DMs, and you could clearly, I guess he was a little upset, like I thought he was on the stream, because I think he immediately went and fucking reported it to Discord, and then the moment I started streaming on my account, he must have been waiting to see what else I would do, and then he probably immediately flagged my YouTube channel, and oh boy,
I saw that you said the anal Warski thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Adol claims that Andy says he was hacked, and I'm like, really? Because your account was already secured by the time that account was even created. So you're lying, and there's no way somebody would register an account and actually be able to use it without already knowing or without being able to
know what anal Warski is. There was an account that would go onto Twitch and just fucking talk shit about Geek and people around Geek or whatever, and like, you know, just deep cuts. And eventually Geek ended up finding out it was Andy. Andy was the one fucking behind the scenes making little fucking sock accounts to go talk shit about the people that he claimed were his friends.
Yeah. He didn't want to take responsibility. And that excuse is something that a fucking child would come up with. No one's going to play 8D chess. It's like, oh yeah, they hacked it and then they put it there. So when you found it, you would think it was that. It's like, come on, man. Ridiculous.
Look at his new little art. I wonder if he paid this artist or they just did it for freezies.
That's awful too. That's really sad, man. I don't know.
Like, he's stealing "fuck yeah" from Failure, and then he's stealing "subcultured" from me. He's stealing internet blood sports from people that were much better at it than he was. The only thing on there that's anything related to him is the 1988, because that's when he was born, when he was spawned, when he was dropped out of that fucking Portuguese vagina of his mother's. I'm sorry, I should be nice to his mom. His mom seems to have her shit together. His mom seems to be the only fucking sane person in a parental role or in charge of anything in that house.
I feel sorry for her because she can't use her office or anything.
They can't use
her
their
chair
office.
Probably smells bad.
Oh yeah, it probably smells like a fucking
furniture.
A rancid fart.
Favorite cat picture probably has like wine stains on it at this point.
I'm waiting for him to I'm waiting for him to kick that closet door and knock it out of its fucking its track, or break the fucking glass on the cabinet over there and cut his fucking foot up and just bleed all over the fucking place. Like, imagine you're in your mid to late 50s and you bought yourself a nice apartment because your last place that you live got doxxed because your son's a fucking idiot on the internet. You get this new apartment in this apartment building, spend a lot of money. You're like, oh, this is great. Just me and you, Joe. We get to fucking hang out and fucking be us, be old people. We don't have to We don't have to worry about anything. Then smash cut to your irresponsible cokehead son moves in, and it's 3-4 in the morning, and he's screaming, clapping, smashing his feet against the closet, doing handstands and falling on the floor. Imagine that.
He was
burning
he
his
was
nipples again for like $3.
I'm never moving back in with my parents because we were like, Andy, if you're gonna lose your apartment, why don't you just move in with your parents for a little time? And he's like, no, I'm gonna go live with Ralph and
Ralph and Zoom.
They were, oh yeah, me and Failure were like, yeah, that's not a good idea. And the main reason why I thought it was not a good idea is because he has a roommate that is a drug addict and an alcoholic, threatening to kill himself all the time. Has weapons in the house, to go move in with a guy that's a fucking alcoholic and drug addict. Okay. Yeah, that's not a good idea.
No, they can't stand each other, man. They can't be around each other for more than 2 days without having a complete and total meltdown where it ends up with someone pulling a gun on another random person.
Originally, like the Disney thing wasn't supposed to happen like when it did. Like originally, me and Geek had talked to him and been like, "Look, just chill out and at Ralph's, fucking do your show, and when you're not doing the show, just go out and do shit, hit the gym, like fucking don't stay around Ralph if you have a problem with him." And then one night, like it was like basically like 2 days into him going back and living with Ralph again after the Miami thing, he was like, "Ralph stole my alcohol and accused me of trying to fuck Nora."
Apparently, Ralph grabbed him by his throat or something and threatened to punch him. Told him to stay the fuck away from his woman.
Was that the hooker he was talking about?
No, Nora.
How many days after? How many days after fucking a hooker did he say that?
Probably what, like 4 or 5 days.
Yeah. Oh shit! This gives so much more meaning to the fucking thing with Coach Red Pill, where he's like, "Some of us are married, so I'll keep my mouth shut." And Ralph looks at him in that face. He's like, "What does he say?" He's like, "I don't know what you're talking about, Coach. Coach, that's not me. That's not me, Coach." Oh my god, this is gonna be the fucking best video.
According to Kirsten, when she arrived, because Andy went to the wrong fucking place, he went to Nashville instead of Knoxville because he's a fucking moron. Even though me and another person in my server were trying to plan his flight itinerary, we even linked him the right shit. God. He still somehow fucked that up, even though we gave him a link to the best ticket price to Nashville. He still somehow went to to Knoxville. He still somehow went to Nashville. I don't know why, don't know how. But Kirsten had gone to the hotel room or to the Airbnb, and Ralph, she claims, I don't know how good this info is, but she claims Ralph basically said, like, so we're gonna fuck, like he was, and then offered her money to fuck. What? And she turned him down. Yeah, well, that's what she said.
I wouldn't doubt it, man. Ralph is a fucking
knowing the Miami shit, that seems more plausible. At first, when I heard it, I was kind of like, I don't know about that. But then after what Andy told me about Miami, I went, "Oh, that might actually be a legit thing." He might have actually fucking offered to pay Kirsten to fuck.
Dude, if you record someone that's supposed to be your friend crying because their child just passed, like offering a woman money to have sex is like pretty far below that, I would say.
It's not true.
Andy went to the wrong airport because I told him he could get a better deal on kayak, and And he went to the
you
wrong
fucked it
airport
up,
for some reason.
shithead. I spent like 2 hours like trying to find him the best price. Like,
I was like, you can get a better deal on kayak, and he's like, really? Geek sent me this one. And I was like, no, dude, look. And I actually sent him the wrong airport on purpose because it looked like the price was cheaper, and he never bothered to look at the airport. So he just got on the plane and went to the wrong fucking airport because he's a fucking retard.
God damn it.
It's great because it gave us that whole ride where Ralph ate the fucking burger out of the trash too.
No, that was the ride down to Miami.
Yeah, that was the ride down to Miami. Yeah.
I mean, every single time. The only reason they were driving down to Miami was because Andy didn't want to take a plane unless he knew what place to go to, and Ralph made sure this time that he went to the right airport, and then they drove down because they didn't want a chance going to Miami.
Is he talking about Donkey Lips right now? Is he talking about him?
No way.
Ooh, he has a new
Oh my god.
But there's one I want to show you all, okay?
Oh, is he gonna show Midnight Tacos?
Is it?
Is he gonna show Midnight Tacos?
I'm gonna fucking flip my shit.
Watch, ladies and gentlemen. He's probably gonna show Midnight Tacos.
So this guy, you're gonna have a lot of fun, people. Guys,
All right,
get
so
ready.
he's giving the background as to why Donkey Lip is fucking relevant to anybody.
He's never watched Salute Your Shorts. He's never watched Salute Your Shorts.
He won Best Young Actor Award.
He won Best Young Actor Award. What a dumb shit.
He was Donkey Lips and now he's Donkey Dick.
Oh, it's right here. Here it is. He's character actor. Here,
For anybody listening,
here's the.
This is another Red Bar fucking bit that he's doing.
Yes.
Donkey Lips is one of Red Bar's fools.
For a second.
Yes.
That he has
Watch
been
this.
watching
And
for
then we'll
God
explain
knows how
why this
fucking
guy,
long
Red
and
Bar,
fucking
goes
with this
after
guy.
him and why
And
he's
every
important
time
in
that
our
something
lives.
happens, he
Right,
brings
Kyler?
him back up on the show.
We watch every second of his life. We stalk him.
And
we
like
live, we
Midnight
visit
Taco.
him,
Oh my god, fucking Midnight Tacos. Jesus
They caught me
Christ.
smuggling candy bars and they locked me in here.
So-
There's got to be a way out.
Now
There
he's
is a way.
doing Donkey
But
Lips.
it's impossible.
Yesterday,
You're
he
telling me that
fucking
59
watched the Bobby
tattoos of
Lee
Ben
Miller
Affleck
from Red
just wasn't
Bar.
enough.
Yeah.
Well,
He's
half
totally
of these
stealing
actually used to be
everything
Hillary
he does.
Swank. But she fell off
Holy
real hard after her
shit,
second
man.
Oscar.
Dude, that is shameless. He
I had
took
them
the
plump
clip
up the
from the
lips,
show.
shave down the chins, and bam.
From the Red
Jay
Bar
gone.
show.
Are you the owner of this establishment?
Well, here's the funny thing.
Let's do
What a
spam
shit.
444
Everyone
in the
knows
chat.
one name.
Spam 444. You go to Andy Warski's chat. Just spam.
Whoa!
Ooh, smoke show. Hello.
Like,
Print screen.
When I was fucking
What the
with
fuck is bitch?
when I was fucking with
I wouldn't pull out.
Ninja, turtle, warrior.
Or
Hang on, guys. Trust me, this
we're
is
fucking
really
with
worth it.
Ethan Van Sciver.
The payoff will be worth it.
His idea was to make Ethan
He
Van
was in.
Sciver
Oh, he was in a dude with
For the
my
show.
car Evolution.
Yes.
Wow.
Tim and Eric.
Tim and Eric.
Yes. That's exactly how he said. Because I used to pretend to him like I didn't watch
Firefly.
because I wanted
Dark
to see how much he
Angel.
would feel.
He was a
You
big
know what? When we were
Do you remember
talking
this
about
guy?
that shit and you said that you don't watch Red Bar,
I don't know what this
like the way that
is.
you said it, I was like, yeah.
So,
What's going on here?
Becker.
Yeah,
Like, I don't watch. You know, I'm not gonna watch anybody else.
I want to make an
so
observation,
that
though, before we
they
go
don't
on.
influence
It's funny
me
how disconnected I am from
subconsciously.
television.
Wow,
And I was like,
you're
this
so
motherfucker-
you're so perceptive, man.
Like, this motherfucker absolutely watches Red Bar. And is making a fucking little jab at him. He's way too dumb to notice, though.
Oh my God, Nightwave Radio. Wait.
Oxos in
Nightwave
general
Radio.
one. Someone wants to bring him down.
Just don't let him die the same. You see
He's
this
up above. He didn't go to
videos?
Okay.
That's what we're gonna watch.
Oh man.
Wow.
Now he's reverting back to
Merch
Chip.
is right on
Now
board
he's chipping.
with us here, guys, ladies and gentlemen.
It's the other thing.
That's
It's
how
like
exciting
everything else was stolen too. He
Red
just
Bar
did
Radio
fucking Chip
and
Chipperson like
everyone, Red Bar
during all the
Radio
Kumite
and
shit,
on
which is a
YouTube,
stolen bit.
best
Yeah.
podcast.
Well, it's a stolen bit of a stolen bit.
A stolen bit.
Yeah, because Jim Norton stole it from the Jerky Boys.
Unbelievable.
And
The Bone Zone.
Like holy shit,
yeah,
man.
hey, thanks, Andy.
Mike Davis stuff's terrible. That's too blatant. He switched it right away too,
I
so
was
he
gonna
must
say
be watching
Joey
your show,
Rogan,
by the
but,
way.
I mean, if you're gonna-
I don't know,
Oh
you
yeah,
guys look
he's
at it.
probably getting DMs from Adol. Adol's
Yeah,
probably.
you're a fucking hack, Andy.
If you listen to Joe
You're
Rogan,
stealing Red Bar shit 444.
you're fucking insane.
Yeah, unless
get
you're
it.
watching like a high.
Yeah, Adol, you're trying to flag this one
Kill
too.
your whole family,
I
Adol.
guess that you like on, but if you go
Oh
on to watch,
Jesus! I'm trying to get me flagged
watch
down
Joe
again.
Rogan,
Just took a
watch
dark
Joe,
turn.
You're fucking.
Minecraft.
Right after I get done with
now
flamenco.
he's talking shit about Joe Rogan.
I actually did watch an episode. of
Another
Joe
one of
Rogan
Red
somewhat
Bar's
recently
fools.
because they had an
Yeah.
interesting person on.
He's
It was
watching
one of the
this
guys
shit.
who worked on Kernel. And I was like, cool, I'm going to hear about this
Oh,
game.
let me look at
Somebody-
Red Bar's.
Yes.
Somebody's feeding him information.
Yeah,
There's
that's-
no way he could multitask like that.
He doesn't know enough about video games to ask.
coming to your
Yes, he has someone, a scientist on, and he talks about bears battling.
Like a coffee house.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my
I
God!
don't want it anymore.
He's just stolen
What the fuck? Okay.
the last thing that
He made
Red
me
Bar
hate
was
D&D.
talking about Joe Rogan about how
Here we go.
like he'll have a
I don't
scientist
hate Joe
on
Rogan.
and then he'll start
I
talking
am-
about
I do
animals
hate him.
fighting
I hate
each
DMT
other.
and I hate.
What the fuck?
DMT,
Did you
we
just
get
repeat
it.
that
Fuck
verbatim?
bears.
Yes.
Like I've smoked the shit ton of DMT, but I don't talk about it all the goddamn time like he does. He's like a kid that found out a cool thing and can't stop talking about it now. And it's like ruining it.
It's just like
Stealing
literally-
it, like,
oh
word
my
for word.
God. and he's
Oh my
He
God!
said he'll have like a scientist
anyway.
on, and then he'll start
By
talking
the way,
about
Jamie, spread
bears
the
Bar,
peaks,
battling.
eh,
Red
Jamie.
Bar watches a redbarradio.net, his newest episode.
Yeah, now
I
now
might
he's
just
like
start
trying
posting
to
this shit in the Bring Back group myself.
72?
just do it,
His
man.
newest Red,
You should let
Joe
Red
Rogan
Bar
video,
know that
it's
he's
fucking
literally stealing his
hilarious.
content.
Just DM somebody that you know is a mod.
Right.
Just private
Here we go.
message someone that you know is a
Yeah,
mod if
fucking
you're
get
worried.
somebody to
Just
send, like I
guys know
never
Donkey
fucking
Lips,
talk in
this
there.
guy we're gonna watch.
But
The people that are on
He
Andy's ass, like I
had a
saw in the
bunch of
chat
money,
when
lived
they
with his
like.
dad.
I'm still
died.
waiting to get approved.
And then
Red
he
Bar
lost
guy
everything.
I don't know
He
who this
lost
Red
all
Bar
his
guy
money.
is, but
He had
Andy
to
did it
beg
better
for
than him.
rent money.
Yeah,
and got
oh
a
yeah,
place.
yeah,
Ended
that
up
was
being
sad.
literally what he calls a
Oh, and then
Bower
Kyler
box. Tiniest
is fucking linking
apartment.
Red Bar
It's as big as this
Radio.net.
room.
Because
This
he,
room-
It's a
he
hovel.
thinks for
It's a
some
hovel.
like why
It's
are you
smaller.
going to give
whole-
people a link
In fact,
It's
before
to
we-
show how
it's really
blatantly
bad.
you're stealing something?
It's bad.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna actually show you. Red Bar
Is
talks
he
about
is
this.
he like
so
one
you
of
want it more
one of the people
Gregory
from The
Bauer
Last of
and
Us
he's
that get
doing
infected
all
with the
lore
spores?
behind Gregory Bauer. Red Bar
It's
does it
instead
great.
it's crystal meth.
But
Virus.
he
He's
became
got the
poor,
Cordyceps virus.
lost
You
everything,
can't stop
lost all
jerking
his
off
money.
to ugly women on
Here
OnlyFans.
is how broke,
He
guys.
just sits
This
there going,
video, I'm gonna show you
instead
just
of
one
clicking, he
thing.
just claps.
Here's him doing a house tour.
Back power.
How
Speaking
his
of
house
that,
is
I'm
a
still
room.
fucking pissed that they ruined
Okay?
that fucking game
Now
series.
watch
That's one of my
this.
favorite games.
This is how poor he
And
is.
also,
Go ahead.
how is it
Adidas
that
Sarkeesian
Bauer
again
and also saw this clip of him
ruined-
acting and noticed that he
How's
kind
old
of has an
Bauer
odd way of
looks
speaking. That
better
was
than
not a
Andy?
thing he does for the camera. He actually does
How
talk
is that
about that. That is
possible?
not
No.
his. That is his real. That is.
By the way, did you
Talk
did
like
you
this.
know that about
at
how
least
Adidas
Yeah.
Bauer
ruined that
owns
game?
At
Watch
least Bauer has
this.
his own place.
Like I said, it's a
literally
logistical
just
nightmare.
The logistical
I'd
nightmare
yeah.
is
You'd
how
be better off in the Bauer
tiny,
box.
It's terrible to live in.
In terms of minimalizing
The Bauer box
from a
has
house to a box. And I do have a lot more clarity.
Red Bar does this whole video.
like how
You
could you
search
talk
Red Bar
shit
Radio
about
net and search
fucking Bauer,
Microwave
man?
Bauer and
You
can
live
tell
at
that.
home with your
in my
mom.
life.
But watch this.
And
Wait.
He was trying to get into his
This is the air conditioner.
He's showing.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
there's the AC in the corner.
Andy
This is the house tour, by the way.
A show ago.
It should be called the room tour, technically, but whatever.
It was a record. Got my board left of that. I got.
You can't talk
got
about.
my-
You can't talk shit
Yeah,
about
right?
fucking Bauer, man.
So he's showing his house,
Like,
right?
Mega Man.
He at
Yeah.
least
Did he have a
owns
Mega
his
Man
own
action figure?
or
Was
rents
that-
his own place.
That was actually pretty cool. Not
You
gonna
know,
lie.
sure it's
No,
a
you get
box,
some
but
Anyway,
it's bigger than your
yeah,
room.
yeah.
Check
that
this
you
out.
don't
This is what I
own.
wanna
Are you
show
sure
before
he
we
doesn't
watch
have a
how he's
fucking
shooting the video.
man bun?
Watch this.
No, all his
You know
buns
what?
are in
You
his
know
belly.
I'm showing you the TV match,
You know what?
okay? So watch this.
Bauer was living in this.
Cool.
Bauer was living in his dad's house.
And
Then his dad died, and then the landlord kicked him out.
Yeah.
And now he's
And then he had,
living in the Bauer box.
then he had to
Yeah,
get like
this is
donations to
Nintendo
be
controller.
able to get a place. face.
Ready to make sure you got my
Is this foreshadowing?
young actor
Yes, it is
award.
foreshadowing.
He did this bit on
His mom's gonna throw him the fuck out. And he's gonna
Whoa!
have to get a power box.
Oh my god.
Hang on.
We've
You heard that
watched
correctly,
this.
guys. That is a
You
Stellar
guys
Archwall
said-
goblet covered in
You
packaging.
watched it with him, Geek?
He
One of
is
them's
basically
Zoom
repeating.
What?
He is repeating
Oh,
everything that
I said
I've
you heard
said.
that right, ladies and gentlemen. That
I
is a
owned
Stellar
him so
Archwall
hard,
goblet
he put a
holding
lightning
his
bolt
dad's
on him
ashes
to
with
remind
packing
him
tape
that
on
he's my
top.
bitch.
Father's ashes. This is the kind of man we're dealing with here. Okay, now we're gonna.
How didn't even get the right light.
His dad's
How can you
ashes
talk shit
on his TV
about
mantle? Okay, with
Mike
Saran
Bauer?
wrap.
How
his
can
dad
you talk?
just
Look at the
died.
face. Look at the face.
Yes.
Look,
It's
he's
his
fucking
dad's
doing it
been
right now.
It's an event.
Dead for like years, and the ashes have been sort of thrown around.
Oh
and
yeah, all you
stuff.
need is the
There are-
explosion
His
sound.
father's.
Half of it's like just.
What? Sorry. Go ahead.
It's like it's not like
I
it's
didn't
been
know
sold.
that
And
he
half
was
of it is
like-
not like
I
just
heard
regular house
mannerisms,
dust,
fine,
and half
fine,
of it's
but
his
he's just,
ashes.
like,
That is
lifting
all
his
100%
content.
dad's
He's lifting
ashes.
his
Yeah,
content.
his content,
ashes
his
are
personality.
on there. Mike
Nigga just
Bar
bring back
does
the fucking
review this a lot
soundboard.
better.
Like, make it the full
Where are
fucking
the rest
package
of the ashes?
deal.
I think his
Like,
He looks like
brother
he's
took
doing
that half.
fucking meth.
Anyway,
We'll actually we'll
looks
cover that in a
strung out or
minute maybe
something.
here.
No.
What happens to the rest of them? I have an idea.
Shit. He's
Look at his
aged.
eyes.
10
We'll talk
years
about that
the
in a
last fucking
second.
2.
Look at
Yeah,
his
we'll get there.
eyes and
Don't
his
worry,
we'll
guys.
get there. This is
all
an
the
adventure.
fucking
This is a roller
birthmarks on
coaster,
his
by the way.
face.
Slow burn.
He's got
Slow burn.
Cocaine.
You wanna know
He's got
more
dark
about
circles
any
under
of
his
the tiny
eyes because he
bathroom,
doesn't
the
sleep very
Indiana
much.
Jones closet.
Cocaine.
What does that mean? He has just a bunch of
Could be
Indiana
on
Jones
meth
stuff in the
now, I
closet.
guess. I mean,
So it's like he's, you know,
Dropped his prices.
you might feel
Can't
bad
afford
for him,
cocaine
but
anymore,
remember,
so he's doing something funky.
no,
yeah, he could be doing
you
meth.
feel bad for him. It makes
Fucking
sense.
huffing gasoline
Actually,
or markers.
now
Fuck.
here we go.
Yeah, this video was enlisted by Red Bar on March
All right.
10th.
I just can't believe.
Cheap now.
I can't
And he can
believe
afford it.
he is fucking. Oh, did his stream go down?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, streamer's offline. Check in later.
You gonna cry, or did he go off because?
Oh, he will.
Shut off his internet because he's being too loud.
No, there's a bad thunderstorm.
Oh, dude, Zoom. I've been waiting for that moment that they just get so fucking sick of his shit that they just unplug the fucking modem, like, so they can get some fucking sleep. You
And
know?
then he starts screaming, "You're ruining my life! Leave me alone! Get away!" Hey, man, 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 man.
We lost Ralph's host. Everyone, we lost.
You lost.
Center
You
viewers,
lost
that's
about
fine.
like almost 200 viewers, man. You gonna cry about it? I bet you he cries about it.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Ladies and
lost my
gentlemen,
host.
Someone's like, he got him. Yeah,
he cried
fucking
about it the one
Michael
time.
Ray.
He was.
Yeah.
He literally
yeah,
went
yeah,
on.
sorry. Oh,
he literally
I
went
wish I
on
had
for
that-
like 15, 20
the
minutes
fucking,
about like
the
how
internet
he lost
sound.
his host from
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
He's like, I just got the
Everyone
host.
F5, is everyone back?
Well, that's 150 people that he might.
They
be
should
able
know
to
by
reach.
now that if he go down, it's just for a moment. I mean, how can they be a part of the Clout crew and not know how things
Yeah.
go?
Well,
Why does
yeah.
Kyler sound retarded?
Gonna
Gonna
watch a sick cooking.
Oh, gotta tweet it out.
vid.
Tweet it out, man. Gotta
Oh,
tweet it out.
Tyler, what do you mean?
Okay, here we go.
I will buy you a
He's
like
got the
100-foot
autism voice.
Cat 7 Ethernet cable if you want to like upgrade your shit.
I can buy it myself. I get a lot.
I
Oh, you
will.
think- you
I
think
will.
you can
I will
buy
get
it?
it. I will
You think you
send,
can
I'll
buy a
send
cable,
a
Andy?
young
I don't
Filipino
know.
man
You
to
can't
your
seem
door
to
to
pay fucking
install it. He'll
Elias.
drill a hole in your drywall and route it through there. You'd be really
Don't even do
polite.
that.
Fucking
maybe.
deadbeat
In
motherfucker.
the other room.
He owes him
Okay.
$30.
I mean, I'll do it. I'm just.
Plus, I think 40 for
Why I
a
love
tip.
you.
So
All
about
right,
another
guys,
70
ladies
bucks.
and gentlemen, check this out. All right.
And that was
Here
the
we
last
go.
thing Andy lied to me about because
his
Andy
dad's
told me
ashes.
that he
No.
had paid him the
That's
60.
not where we're going. Tuesday, calm down.
You know.
No.
She's like,
And
is
he
this
said
Everybody
where
he
calm
this
down
is
with the actors. We
paid
will.
him off.
Everyone, calm
will
down.
get
Which
there.
he lied to me
This
about.
We'll
guy
cross that bridge when we
will-
come
Another
to it.
lie.
Yeah.
It's just
Just
like
know that
it's
he
like
does have
lie
a
after
dad
lie
ass.
after
That
lie
was just a little.
from this dude.
$3 is some
All right.
dirtbag.
Here we go.
dirtbag
I'm,
shit.
We're
I'm
gonna
just,
watch.
I'm just, I'm
Hey,
just probably,
his ashes.
probably-
guy over
I'm
$30.
just gonna
Does he snort the
probably just
ashes?
send it to him.
Maybe.
Fucking just.
All right, we're gonna watch him make
Because,
something
like,
called
I consider Elias a
Midnight
friend. Like,
Tacos.
I think he's talented.
Ladies and
and,
gentlemen, now
dude needs
here's
to get
the funny
paid.
thing with his cooking show. Okay,
See the artist, right?
Yeah,
He's been collecting money.
Is
Yeah, he's the
that-
guy who did my
he
did
doesn't
my little avatar.
have Just wait for it.
Or else, like, I made
Doesn't
I made 10,000 Ninja Gainies. It's like, oh wow, what is that? Just get a real fucking job and make more money.
Yeah, no shit.
Like, how do you-
like
how do you
fucking
fuck
Adolf
up- how does he-
today, like for
how
3.5
does he,
hours, all he made was
fuck
$1
up tacos?
from Tuesday.
Well,
Tuesday money. I'm
This
like,
guy-
homeless
kinda
people
look
make
like-
more money than you.
Fucking
Like I could go probably shake out my couch
Yes, I see.
and probably find that amount of
Might be
money.
an issue.
You know?
Tuesday microwave.
I could do my laundry and find more
He
cash.
does not.
Yeah, exactly.
What was really funny was that
A microwave.
I always laugh about this.
Uh-oh.
Remember when Ethan got into an argument with fucking?
You know what's funny too is that Michael Bauer here,
Nick?
he looks. I
Nick
just
the Knife
noticed
or
this. He
whatever.
looks like Mike David if Mike
And he
David
was
had
like,
Down syndrome.
Let's see where you are in a
He
year,
does
and
look
let's see
like
where I
Red
am
Bar
in a year.
Radio,
And he
Mike
was banned
David,
off YouTube that
having
year, and
Down
then Ralph never
Like
said anything
it's pretty
about it,
scary
tried to come on the
actually.
show.
That is
I don't know if you
amazing.
saw the other day. Nick was fucking just talking shit about black people to like 18,000 people the other night. And it's like he was like quadrupling Ralph's views.
What?
And I was like,
Global-
damn, dude, I wonder how that feels to be Ralph with all that shit he does.
Well, PPP Sage, I would love to have Andy show up here, but there's no way he's gonna do that. Not with this crew sitting in here. He is definitely not. He wouldn't even. He blocked me earlier
knows
today.
exactly what this is,
He's not gonna. He didn't want to have a conversation because I basically fucking went off on him in DMs.
Yeah, he blocked you and then flagged you?
Yeah.
Okay, that's important. Yeah, that's important to know.
Why is that?
I mean, because that means he was like premeditated. I mean, he blocked you, and then he was like, "Okay, I'm just gonna like flag you down." Shows that it was definitely or whatever.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure he had
I mean,
his
it
capo or
happened.
whatever do it, but
How quickly did it happen after you were fucking with him and Adel? Because like you
I
said,
don't know. When did I DM you? What's the time of when I DM'd you?
I'm looking now.
Because I got this
9:21.
email at 10:43.
So an hour and 20 minutes after you sent those.
Yeah. I think he was like getting ready. He was getting ready to get off of the kill stream, and maybe I think it was.
No, I think he
Adol
was
that
ready to
did
get
it.
on the kill stream.
I think it was Adol that did it.
Let's see what the time.
Because I told Adol I had information about how he was blackmailing girls.
yeah.
Yeah, and he freaked out about that.
Oh, also, I mean, if Andy blocked
What?
you the same day, he probably just had his capo do it. They were probably talking shit, and he just told him to flag him down or something.
Flag him. He's not gonna release any information about me. He's like, nigga, I still got a voice. Like, no, flag his YouTube too. Get that. Oh, you cowardly stuttering fuck. Oh, I can't. Like
Midnight Tacos. He's watching fucking.
Oh, he is watching Midnight Tacos.
Meals because I have to cook on a single.
Look at him
hot
too.
plate
Look at the
for tonight.
Oh my lord!
How many fucking
Tyler.
Red Bar?
This
How much Red Bar has he stolen in the 2 hours?
Listen, Andy, I know you're gonna make fun of him. I mean, it is funny that he. No, not make fun of him, but it is a bit of it's a bit of a goof that he has to cook this way. But I will admit, it takes a very creative mind, all these clever solutions to not having a kitchen.
Fair enough. So what
Give him
you're
some
saying?
I've never seen someone just
what you're
like
saying
rip
is
somebody
this
off.
actually is
I've
more
never seen this
impressive.
before. It's astonishing.
I wouldn't
Like,
go so
I
far
like
as to say
fucking
impressive,
Mike
but it
David's shit.
definitely
He's a fucking
shows
funny
that he
guy. His
isn't
podcast is
as
hilarious.
retarded
But
as one may think he is, but he is also profoundly retarded.
why this is so fucking absurd
because
to me?
as you'll see in the video coming soon, he
It has
has
nothing
some
to
very
do with
clever
my
solutions
like
on how to
with Red
perform
Bar.
kitchen
I've
tasks
never
without a
seen
kitchen.
somebody so fucking
Yes,
blatantly
and-
rip
You know, he's not on stepping in.
Red Bar,
We'll see.
Viewers too have gone after people for just posting 4 for 4 in a chat, like what Merch did. and
Motel.
shit. Like
They
smaller
transformed
shit. Like this
into
is a straight up like
apartments with a kitchen.
mannerisms. Like
Is that even
you know,
illegal?
everything,
All right, we're gonna start at
videos,
50.
what
Probably
they've
not.
gone over. Like he's literally just taking the entire thing.
Oh, they're gonna love that.
Let's
he's
call it
dropping in
unhealthy
fucking Mersh's
eating.
dick,
It's
too.
past midnight. And I have
yeah,
this
they
on
will. They're gonna.
while I'm
Yeah.
listening to football
you like
reports,
Smush?
so I don't
Smush
bother
is
the
great.
neighbors.
Yeah. And
This is
I
hot
was,
plate
on,
mid.
I was in a fucking call
What?
with him and Geek when he started
Imagine
planning
I
out how
told you
to,
guys, hey, I'm
fucking
streaming, we're doing
get
a live
merch on the
show,
show so we could.
I'm listening
He
to
he'd play
football
nice
reports,
and then
so I
slowly
don't
crank up the
bother the
fucking heat and
neighbors.
take
Like,
callers in that are just gonna shit
you're
all over
talking
him.
out loud. Like,
And
you're
then
as loud
apparently
as the TV
after
could
that they planned
potentially be.
he was planning
You're
to do an
yelling in
exposed
a cat.
video or exposed.
Am I being
It's not
crazy?
loud.
Why not?
No, that's a
film-
perfectly
fucking
reasonable
personal information
observation.
shit. And
Why
now
do you have
he's
to film the video while
gargling his
listening to football
balls.
reports? Why can't you just not?
Andy,
Celebs, man.
listen,
And, like, the
Michael
fact
Ray
that
Bauer's
he's a
alone.
rat.
He
He
can't
ratted
be
on
alone with
about
his
trying to
thoughts.
find
He has to
drugs
have the
in
voices
Miami.
going in
He's
his
a
head,
fucking
so he
rat.
doesn't have to think
Like, how
too
can he
much
defend
alone.
this? How can he defend
It'll
this?
go crazy.
You know,
Like,
what?
There is
You're
no
half
fucking
point
defense.
there,
He
I
just has to
guess.
hope that people are dumber than he is.
But he
That's
he
a
links
28
Red Bar and
second.
he's like, yeah, I like Red Bar. I watch
It's
Red
like
Bar. All the
DSP.
time. It's like
He try. I think he's
It's
doing
like
that so
if
that he could be
DSP would
like.
let himself go.
I admitted it.
No, he's
Yeah,
like the
like, I-
retarded
yeah,
kid
I'm giving him
on
credit.
something about Mary. He touches his
Like,
earmuffs and he starts
no.
fucking free. If you do that to
He
Michael Ray
watches
Bauer,
Red
he starts
Bar,
like
he
tearing you
knows that,
apart
like,
like a
you're
fucking
not
piece of
supposed to
meat.
just, like,
Don't touch his
Yeah.
headphones.
Make his
All right,
content.
Yeah, you're a red
Let's
retard.
play now.
Like
Bill.
that's what he is.
He's a red R.
Midnight.
Yeah, he's a red retard.
That's I called him that off the fucking bat.
Very flashy.
Called
Oh, yeah, he
Midnight
got really
Tacos
upset.
because it is past
Dude, he
midnight,
got
Yeah.
and I
really-
am making
he's
this
like, oh,
video,
he-
and I need to get some food in me.
he was
I
actually
do
complaining
need
about
healthier,
it, like,
but I will be
behind the scenes, like, after
1,000%
the show.
honest. These
Like,
first few
and I was
weeks
like,
of
well, he's
living
got
on
a
my
point.
own in a Bauer bachelor box,
He did not
struggling
like
to
that.
find the
Started
healthiness
calling him
in
Andy
making
Red R
meals
Warski
on a single
and just
hot
spamming
plate
it in
and
chat.
normally with one
Like he
pan.
screamed at me in the middle of a show.
I'm gonna make some midnight tacos.
Stop!
I was
Fucking
craving
stop
Taco
calling me
Bell.
Red R! I'm like, you are a fucking Red R! Stop ripping off his shit!
But I can't get Taco Bell.
Hey, you know what's weird? I just noticed. So, Mersh was streaming one of the Red Bar Fools the other night too. And if you just like give Andy maybe like a couple strip club gigs and then
But I went to the
cocaine for
99 cent
10
store the
years,
other
he
day, as you
basically
guys
is
saw it in the
Mersh.
adventure blog.
Hold
And I
on.
picked up some
How is a
stuff.
fool
and we're gonna
able
make
to make fun of
midnight
another
tacos.
Wow,
Michael
pause
Ray
it.
I don't know.
I'm excited. Are
That's
you,
that's a full assumption.
I'm a little hungry now, actually. I'm a
I'm
little.
actually very
Like,
hungry.
is he so lacking in
This is making me-
self-awareness
Don't you
that
worry
he doesn't
if
see
you're all
the
hungry right
situation
now
that
and
he's
you're
like
getting
he's
if your
in your
mouth is
parents'
starting to
office
water.
right now.
Don't
Yeah,
you worry.
and you're
It's
shit talking a
32-year-old
guy
man.
who owns,
18
who
minutes.
has his own place.
Let's unpause
Granted,
that one.
Andy's not making tacos in the toilet.
Yeah.
But
Oh, we'll watch
doesn't
that
know
next
how to
episode.
make
We'll do a
tacos
Bauer
in the
video a day.
Well,
How
his
about
mom
that? We'll
makes
do a Bauer
them.
week.
His
Yeah,
mom makes
right?
them.
The Bauer
He
Chronicles.
doesn't cook
I'm
for
not-
himself.
I'm
What
not-
happens
Mom
when
does.
he's
Okay,
when
by
he's
the way,
his,
a diamond.
fucking
from
Bauer box when he's in his
Lightweight
own little
Radio
hole in the
donated
fucking wall
a
when he
diamond
doesn't
saying
have
99
somewhere to
cent
sleep
store
on fucking
equals
futon.
adventure.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll ever actually.
Yo, I
move
wish
out.
that, I like it's like
'Cause
the you know
thing
like
is
like
that
a kid who's been poor
this
his entire life
isn't
getting a
sustainable.
Game Boy,
right?
To us, that's
Then
sad.
This
To him,
isn't
it's like
sustainable.
amazing.
No,
That's like Bauer.
Like,
It's
because
you can't
all
really
it
afford
takes
or
is
do anything. So
one bad cute
99
farms
cent
post,
store.
one bad cow post.
We have to have Merce
Yeah.
on one night. Merce, you have to
and then
pop
people
on one
just
night.
come
We have
in
to
and
watch
just start
that.
harassing
I
him
watched
and
that
fucking
99
him up.
cent store vlog, and
And
I
then-
couldn't let privately.
And then
I
he'll get
paused it in
upset and
myself.
he'll
All
quit
right,
what he's doing.
Let's keep going.
And then
Ready?
no more money.
128 and
then
play.
he
Our style.
doesn't. Then he doesn't
All right,
have a
one of the
fucking
hardest
job.
things about cooking on a single hot plate
So how
with
does he pay
barely
rent?
any area to cook.
I'm just
is
more
that
upset that Bauer is using
when I
corn
have to cut my
tortillas,
vegetables and
like soft
everything,
tortillas,
I have
like-
to do it on the side. I have no place
just-
to put it.
Like, just get flour
I actually did it on my
They're-
coffee table.
so you don't
guys
try to
can
have-
see it.
Because doesn't he try to
Shredded
toast them on the
onions,
burner?
Cut up shredded
Doesn't he try to
onions,
toast them on
sweet
the
bell
burner?
peppers,
Yeah. It actually
some
works.
carrot, and adding some diced onions, going with ground beef to make it American style
with the
tacos.
meat?
And we
yeah.
got canned whole black beans, and then I was able to pick up a corn tortilla pack for $1.
Oh my god, this is
They're
all the
half
stuff
because
you
they're
don't
expired.
like. Yeah, bro.
Bye.
You don't buy that. You don't buy that.
Video.
No.
That
Hold on, this is Dick Ritchie.
be-
This dude is
so-
an actor and he streams
even-
and he can't
okay,
afford
yeah,
a
so
Oh,
yeah,
brand tortillas like the bottom of the barrel.
and he's not
He's
on
got-
crack.
and he's got
Nigga, who are you
50%
watching,
off
Dick Ritchie?
tortillas
Look
are
at who you're
probably
watching.
moldy. It's probably like
I'm not sure if
You
they have
can't
that
make fun
brand
of Michael
in
Bauer.
Canada, but those like Guerrero
You don't
Guerrero
know.
tortillas are like the bottom shelf ones.
I think people are like.
But yeah, if someone has a scar, I'll go through all
by
this
the way,
stuff and make a comparison
carrots
of
and
how he's ripping
tacos,
off
is that a thing?
Mike
Is that
David.
what-
Well, I mean, if you go on his
Fish
YouTube
tacos,
channel,
maybe if it's like a coleslaw, you know, you put on the taco like a little bit of lemon and some cilantro. Yeah, but not like in a ground
There
beef.
is. I have it.
like
It's
American
unlisted, but I have it from his
Yeah,
sports
so-
club. I don't have a membership, but
Critical has,
I went to the site.
Dude,
It's
this
just,
is
unlisted.
dude. You
has
could make a
a
documentary.
a suggestion. Take off the
link,
sticker at
fucking
least,
comparison
right?
to
That's
how
not a
he
bad
rips off
idea.
Red Bar.
I think
He has no
that
shame.
much content.
Everyone, don't be sad. Don't worry.
Start
We're gonna-
watching
don't worry. We're gonna make
Warski
some
fucking
He's
videos.
happy. He's eating
And it's
tacos. He's
all
eating
just
good.
red
It's
You'll
fine,
yeah,
it's
you'll
fine.
immediately
What,
You
for the
know,
last 6
kitchen,
months?
fuck kitchens,
yeah,
right?
you'll
Yeah.
immediately
Kitchens are
like
for
watch
Fs.
Andy
Okay,
and go,
are you ready for this?
oh,
Yeah.
this is where he stole
I'm
this
not
from."
ready, but I'll do
Oh,
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah,
If
I'm
you
not
watch Red
saying-
Bar, you're gonna know.
No one's ready.
Oh, I remember Red Bar covering that.
There we go. 202.
Oh, I remember Red
And-
Bar covering that.
Let's go.
To pick up
And I used to pretend
a
like I
corn
didn't watch
tortilla
Red
pack,
Bar.
not only for $1, but 50%
because
off.
I wanted to see
So one of the
how
more
much
difficult
Andy
things
fucking
again in cooking on a hot plate and in
And
the
he
studio is
stole
there's not a lot of room.
so much.
I'm going to try to do this as best as possible.
And
the hot
like,
plate is
he-
not
he-
going,
his
but I found a
opinions
bowl
were
where I want to
basically
pour my
everything that Red Bar
vegetables
said.
that I had prepped.
Like
Again, meal prep is very important.
He decided he started
for
to eat
vegetables
merch
and lettuce
the
and all
moment
this
he
Pause
other
it.
stuff.
Red Bar
Meal
fucking
prep.
talking about
And
merch.
remember, if you don't have space, do it on your coffee table, right?
Yep.
We have to
Yeah,
utilize.
like I said, that's how
You know, it'd be fun.
conversation
Full,
progresses.
You know what you guys should do? You should just reach out to Red Bar.
Okay.
Well, that's
and
what we're
have
gonna
him
do.
have him start shit talking Ralph so that Andy
again?
instantly starts shit talking Ralph.
No, he won't. Andy won't bite
Sober
the
Big
hand
Bear
that feeds him.
was
The thing that would
spamming.
hurt Andy
But
the most
444 also comes
is
from
if
Red Bar as
Red
well.
Bar
Red
and
Bar
his
started
fans.
shitting on him.
Yeah, if Red Bar started shitting
444.
on him and his fans
What's his
started
name?
fucking
Nick
coming into
DiPaolo.
every single one
Again,
of his streams,
you guys
and
have to
fucking
watch
with him on
Red
Twitter.
Bar's videos
Oh,
on
man.
Michael Ray Bauer.
Oh man,
Search Michael Ray Bauer.
They're on
Go ahead and
YouTube.
get started on it.
And start from the beginning. You
Yeah,
need
and
the
then
lore.
if
It's
you,
amazing.
once you get off
We're
stream, if
watching
there's
this.
anything else good, let me
And
know.
no spam in chat.
You guys have a good one.
all right, man.
Yeah,
Later.
don't. A couple times
Yeah,
it's
it
fine,
would
but if
be
you
so
persist
easy.
on it,
Zoom in
like
the
that's
star screen.
no, don't do that.
Oh yeah.
All right, you ready?
I
Unpause
was born ready.
right now.
Just quickly throw them all into the bowl.
Viking.
And
Oh,
again, the
that's
mesh is
stretch.
going to go everywhere because
Oh,
I don't
okay,
have
now
a
I
lot
see
of
it.
room.
I was like looking at the runes. I was like, oh,
But
that
that's
does
bachelor
look like
living
stretch.
at its finest.
What's
But
up,
mix and match
Stretch?
the vegetables.
We're
These
laughing
will
at
go on
how much
top of
Andy's
the
ripping off
tacos
Red
once
Bar
they
at the
are
moment.
finished. So mix them all up.
I
That
should
way they all
just do a
get
nightly
blended
stream where I
together.
just watch Andy
And we all
make
know
fun
Michael
of him the
Ray
entire
Bauer and his
time.
peppercorn. I like pepper.
That's like all
Yes,
I
I
should do.
do.
Instead of
I
giving
like
him a
pepper.
view, you can
How
come over
about
and
you?
watch me
I like
make
pepper.
fun of
It
him
gives it a
while
good
he's
taste.
stealing.
It'll make you feel good.
on Subcultured Live. Well, it's
Pepper.
Subcultured Live,
There
right?
it is.
The
Salt,
channel's
pepper it up,
Subcultured
mix it
Live.
up.
So-
Do you, when you do tacos, don't you put all the ingredients like separately as you make a taco? Then you like, yeah, put the ground beef in. And
I bet you
go-
Adolf's
you'll put
trying to
the
log into it right
tomatoes,
now.
the
Why can't I
lettuce,
log
whatever
in?
the fuck you put on
Oh,
top.
he changed the password on it.
But you do it separately. You don't mix it.
You put them in layers. When you take a bite, you get all the ingredients. You know,
they're
like
saying
you
it.
Yeah.
have like little
and has a
little dishes
tranny
for each
fucking
one. You
brother.
toss them in there depending on how you like it. You know,
Now,
normal things.
Something weird happened there.
I just
Either,
can't,
either that or their dad fucked them both.
I can't. Oh man, I just.
watch that bottle he has
It's-
there.
Oh, okay,
It's
sorry,
Satan's
Shannon.
The dad's a tranny,
It's lemon.
so he's got two moms.
No, no. His
Yeah,
dad's a
anything too.
pastor.
Lemon juice,
Kelsey,
maybe
A
on
minister.
Thank you,
Uh-oh.
Kelsey.
Kelsey, I love Kelsey. She's great.
So,
Beautiful,
like,
beautiful woman.
here's the thing. Like, all right. So he's living in Colorado, living in this shithole. Adol gets fired from his nursing home job
Now,
because he was accused of abusing the patients. And why it sticks out so much
now,
is because nursing homes always get complaints of like abuse, and they take a long time to look into those, right? Because you got crazy patients that go, "He hits me," and shit like that. But like they literally put him on like an administrative leave and fire him after like 2 weeks.
Kelsey's like, yeah, I'm excited.
Like,
Kelsey
like they fucking they had to have something on him or something. There had to be some legitimacy to that to fire him that quick.
He was blackmailing one of them old bitches into fucking flashing him a tit.
Show me your great pubic hairs, or I'll tell your family that you're hiding money. But so he gets fired, and so he's on unemployment. He can no longer afford his shithole that him and his tranny live in. The tranny, apparently, I found out that the tranny was an ex-girlfriend of his. Well, quote fingers girlfriend.
Look how much he's putting.
Well, no, they're two different people. He's got more than one tranny in his life. But so he ends up traveling from Colorado to Indiana to move in with his parents because he can't afford to survive on his own, and he brings the ex-tranny with him. Like, that makes me wonder, what is the actual status of their relationship according to his parents? Because I can't imagine. All right, my son has become homeless, right? Now, all right, he's gonna come. He's gonna come back and live.
Stream down a little bit.
Yeah, I did. I turned it down.
Okay. By the way, he's covering the same exact fucking. He's being overly outraged at
Who
doesn't like a
putting
nice
too much of the fucking lemon
Everyone's
juice.
throwing in
lemons.
Everyone's donating.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Exactly like Red Bar did.
Oh man.
And you could tell that he was waiting for it, and then paused, and then did the fake outrage.
But yeah, so he moves in. Oh wow, Tuesday. Hot take. Wetback doesn't mean our tacos are wet. Oh Jesus, that's a little racist. How are you gonna allow that to be on your streams there, D Live? I like how they think they're protected by D Live too.
I like false.
They think that like D Live's not gonna go the way of Twitch, the way of YouTube. Like,
and I like to take
when PewDiePie came over, they updated their terms of service.
They don't realize about this is that D-Live is owned by a bunch of conglomerate Chinese investment firms, and they own a large portion of D-Live. Like 85% of D-Live is owned by 4 financial firms in China, and they will not put up with having white supremacists or alt-right people or people violating copyright, any of that kind of shit that's going to fall back on them and fuck with their investment. They won't tolerate that. They'll have Andy and Ralph kicked off immediately if they found out.
Well, the other thing is that they talk about a vast majority of their user base are very negative towards the Turks, right? That are on there, and the Turks are like a big user base of D-Live, because because like the Turkish lira, in terms of, because like we were figuring out like $10 here is fucking insane how much money it is.
Sand dollar.
Trust me.
The cockroach sand dollar is what I heard. I don't know what a Turkish lira.
Larry in MD.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Oh my god. Oh yo, did you see what he did?
Cockroach sand dollars is what they are.
All from the $1 store. This is all.
That's where I buy my fine cuts of beef and other meats is the dollar store. Believe it or not.
Okay.
Yes.
People are sick in the chat.
They get a ball of dung, they put it in like a press, and then they fucking stomp it with their forehead.
But But people have gotten in trouble on D-Live for fucking with the Turks. There have been channels that have been pulled down and banned because they were
That's the
Shit
one
talking
good
the
thing
Turks on the site.
I'm gonna make a channel about Greek nationalism and see what happens.
Did some editing here. That's pretty good editing.
And you mix that around,
like
Great.
and it'll definitely give.
Well,
He's a regular Nick the Oreo.
Shit, fucking. Oh, jeez, Kyler just called
What?
Donkey Lips. He's a regular Nick the Oreo. Jesus.
Oh
Pretty sure Donkey Lips is a lot older than Nick the Oreo.
Yeah, he's.
I like Nick the Oreo. He spreaded the rumor of Internet Al Qaeda for us.
By the way, what's gonna happen though?
That guy is the most fat, uninformed retard I've ever met in my life. I love when he made that video where he made a video trying to expose me. He made a video trying to expose me and Keemstar, claiming we worked together. But then he left out the fact that he was involved with the whole thing and that he was there the whole time.
Then he uploaded an hour-long
Video where we're like, oh, okay, I found, because what happened was this YouTuber was like threatening smaller, younger YouTubers, like people that were like 15. This guy, Lieutenant Corvus, was being threatened by this guy, and they said they were gonna pull his channel down, and he was threatening them, and he had fake DMCA's filed and everything. It turned out that like the guy's girlfriend was a paralegal, and she ran like a thing where she would sign documents for lawyers and do quick drafts for lawyers, and she decided to just take some of those DMCA claims that she'd filed in the past for other lawyers, and the ones that were signed by them, and kind of repurposed them for her boyfriend to file false DMCA's. And I found out about this, and I found where their law firm was and shit. It turned out she was running a fake law firm out of her house. And Keemstar thought that was really interesting, and he asked me to keep digging into it. And the whole time we're in there, it's me and Nick Rakita, and we bring Nick the Oreo in there, and Nick the Oreo is like, oh, I'll drive over there right now and take pictures.
And he had that kaleidoscope effect as well.
And he went over to their house, went onto their property, and took pictures of them like in their living room, and then them like having dinner and shit like that. And it was just really funny because he acted so outraged, but he left out the fact that he went to someone's home and took pictures of them without them knowing, and left that whole story out when he told it. And it made him look really stupid when it came out that he got over there and was involved with the whole doxing that he acted like he was so outraged about.
I'm trying to figure out, like, because I just looked, and like I have like a 10-minute and 44-second long video on my Geekthulhu channel.
Maybe that's the thumbnail.
Up, like if they flagged it, like wouldn't it like be deleted?
I'm gonna go drain.
It depends on what they flagged. If they flagged it for like copyrighted content, they give you a chance to mute it.
It looks sick.
Ground beef, it's quality when it's
a little strange. I guess I'm gonna have to look into that.
Fully gray, not just like it's been on the counter. You know that guy used to be a bunch
Oh man, they've
cut meat.
They fucked up so bad.
Meat looked gray on the bottom.
Oh, hold on.
It's lacking oxygen. That's what it.
Oh, they apologized to me. That's right, YouTube. They said, "Dear the Geekthulhu, thank you for submitting your video appeal to YouTube. After further review, we have reinstated your video. For more information, please visit the help center. We apologize due to the delay." Oh, Adol, it didn't work.
Mount has the chat. He's a genius. The vast
it didn't
amounts
work,
of
buddy.
will kill the germs in the meat. We're right. We're just.
Oh yeah.
We're inferior.
Not only does he advocate
He's
for
thinking
it.
on 4 dimensions here.
Oh,
He actually practices it.
Yes.
I'm surprised Andy even fucking. Well, obviously
You're not
Sinead-
streaming at the moment, right?
No, yeah.
What I kind of do. That. It's
Andy
really, to me,
obviously had to,
when I make
or
the tacos,
Sinead obviously had to pay for the abortion
the magical
due to the fact that
Andy was like, "What's the matter? You can't get a coupon or something? Calm down."
yeah, because Andy's not gonna, he can't pay an artist $30. He's sure is not gonna pay money to go get an abortion. I'm surprised he wasn't hanging outside the bathroom with like a coat hanger. Well, just lay on the stairs.
Oh my god.
I'll just stick it in and shake it around. Oh, my girlfriend's getting mad at me for talking about
He's been making
abortion. He's a
he
piece
took so
of
long
shit.
to cut the vegetables of the meat oxidized on the outside. The hamburger
She's
meat
like
steak
looking
is
at
good,
me.
but
I'm
not
like,
great,
fucking,
at least.
good, don't talk
I
about
lowered the
that.
volume a little bit, but it's still playing.
Like,
But
fuck this guy. God, that fucking.
Need to
Oh,
get
pause
Ralph
it.
and Andy to cover
Ladies
the
and
Turk
gentlemen,
and Greek
we
stuff
got
then.
My friend in the chat.
Oh yeah,
Ghost Politics
fucking
Ghost, how are you?
find some hinky
Ghost
shit that
Politics
maybe
came in
the
at the right
Turks
time.
are doing on the
Donkey lift from Salute Your
on the
Sword.
website, and
Good
then get
God,
them to
good
fucking
eye.
attack the Turks, and then
Good
watch the
eye.
live go.
Just so you
Yeah,
know,
bro, we're
Ghost,
not
you
gonna
might have missed it.
we're not gonna
You were,
support that.
I don't know if you whatever, but
Oh yeah, I had to
exactly.
change the
Lost all his
title.
money.
I changed the
I'll set
Subcultured
you
Live.
all up.
Andy is a hack and steals from Red Bar Radio.
Are you doing this on YouTube while Andy has to be on Turk Live?
Yeah,
all of
yeah.
this food from the dollar store. P.S.
Oh, Andy,
and
you're such a
put a
loser.
bowl of veg,
You're such a fucking
lettuce,
loser.
Red pepper, carrots,
God, I tried to help you,
and
man,
put
but
about,
like you can't help retarded people.
I don't know.
You just can't help retarded people.
120 milliliters
It's just
of
impossible.
Lemon
Like
concentrate in it.
he'll
And
literally
what's that spicy
be like,
sauce?
Andy, you shouldn't run
Tapatio.
into that knife.
There we
And
go.
he'll go like,
Good hot
oh yeah,
sauce.
you can't tell me what to do, and
Now,
run right into the knife.
I'm gonna cook this
You
around-
know, it's like
Now, here we go.
Oh my
On the-
god,
I'm
it's
gonna hit play
the
at
knife is the reason why my life's
3:43.
terrible. I'm gonna do a
Ready?
5-part video exposing why knives are sharp.
Okay, guys, this is gonna make you sick. So
God,
I mean,
he's
it's good. This is good for.
well, yeah, he's so proud of that
Dive
retarded
sword,
Phoenix
dive-
shit, and I'm like,
dive-
you understand they're calling you retarded,
Diet.
right? Like you get that,
You're
right?
gonna die on this dime store.
Okay, yeah, you're
gonna
rising
unpause-
back up, but they're saying you're too stupid to know that
Yeah,
you should
we're gonna
stay
pause it.
down.
Ready? Unpause it.
Like, like,
Okay.
it's like, come on, man. Oh yeah, he's fucking mentally fucking retarded.
He's chunked off.
Like he's just straight up stealing this video from why not just play the Red Bar one and watch it. At least Red Bar makes it funny. You know? You don't even make it funny. Is Kyler his Julie? Jules? Hey Jules. Oh man. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna wrap this little streamer-rooney up. But yeah, so Friday Krill stream. What time is Krill stream?
I'll be there. I think it's at 9, right?
Did Hef just walk off?
Central. Or it's either 8 or 9 Central. I don't know. That they keep on telling me. To
I was
come
taking a
like,
piss.
like, through it.
It's 10 Eastern.
10 Eastern? All right. So oh yeah, I got the invite to the server. All right. I was going to make sure. Yeah, like I was thinking, I'm going to do it, but you know, like yeah, I don't give a shit if it's on my channel or not. I just think it'll be funny to shit on this idiot and fucking drop some shit, talk some more shit, answer some questions that people may have.
Open the torrent pit.
Open the Tard Pit.
Yeah, send Andy an invite to the Tard Pit so me and him can fight. See if he actually shows up. He won't.
There's no way. I mean, there's no way.
I love how Andy acts all surprised that Bauer put the meat into the strainer on the toilet when he's already seen the video.
Yeah.
It's all acting. Like these people cannot understand that he's acting. He's not actually. Everything he does is a facade. Yeah, it's a bit. Like all he does is
none of it is genuine.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing about this is genuine.
And it makes you really wonder, like before, like when you interact with him or you were on a stream or doing something with him, that you wonder, like, what? Where is the real Andy? Like, where is he? Like, am I talking to the real Andy, or is this a different Andy?
He doesn't know who the real Andy is. That doesn't exist.
Yeah. It's really fucking bizarre.
He's a collection of things he thinks people want to see.
Yeah. Like, but he used to do that all the time. Like we would be sitting, chilling, playing video games, and just talking, and or we'd watch a video. We'd watch a video, and he's like, "Yo, we gotta print this up on the show tomorrow." And I'm like, "Dude, like the magic's gone. Like I don't want to repeat myself, and like I gave you my best shit right now. Like I'm not gonna."
You never repeat yourself.
Yeah, it's like, and then because it just doesn't come off as authentic or actually funny when you like rewatch something, like, because you don't get that visceral reaction. But he wanted to.
Disingenuous dickhead sometimes too.
No, shut up. No, I'm not. I'm a good boy, and I try to be as honest as I possibly can.
Fuck you.
Hey, I'm mending my ways, man. I'm coming out.
I'm not Andy. I'm not that fucking stupid.
I'll just offer you a little cocaine, and that obviously seems to work. I wish Andy listened to me. If Andy listened to me, he wouldn't be sitting in his mom's fucking office right now, fucking doped up.
Bun, though?
I would hope not, because I would mercilessly make fun of him with his his Pebbles Flintstone hairstyle.
To put in a ponytail holder, dude. They cannot fucking wait.
Dude, somebody said it in his chat, but I can't unfucking see it now. He looks like he's got the same hair and beard style as Vaush.
Well, he does like big fat pigs. I mean, he does go pigging a lot when he looks for women, because he's got zero self-confidence. So he always goes after the fat chicks. He'll never go after a 7+. He'll always go after like a 5. Because he's just like, well, I know they'll fuck me. I know it's most of the girls, they're like 7+. They'll fucking look at me and go, "Oh, this guy's retarded." The stories I heard about how he would get shot down in Florida were fucking hilarious. Like, a girl would see him and go, "Oh, he's cute," right? And then they go up and talk to him, and then they'd start hearing him talk, and they go, "This guy's really dumb," and they just leave and just walk away from him. And he'd just be like, "I don't know, she must be a lesbian."
The one I'm glad is I was in Miami when he was hitting on the 17-year-old.
Oh yeah, at the fucking at that little fucking it wasn't ice cream shop
with Alex. Yeah, with Alex up in fucking in Tampa.
Well, he told me if it wasn't on stream, he would have fucking taken her number. And I was like, yeah, never say that publicly, like, ever.
Like, wait, what do you mean he would have taken her number? He did take her number.
Well, or I think he said, like, call her back or try to hook up with her or some shit like that. I was like, never say that publicly, ever. Never let your opinions on that ever be heard. You fucking idiot. I'm really starting to think that Snapchat shit there was some validity to it. I really do. I know what Zoom says, but like I don't know. Because he got really defensive. Because I had said to him, I was like, because like my opinion on it is like I don't care. because 16 is his age in Canada, right? And 17 was the legal age in Texas. She's 17.
That's still fucked though. Like,
no, I agree. Like, you shouldn't be like going, yeah, I could potentially fucking have a relationship with a 17-year-old. That's a little fucked up.
16 isn't the legal age. It's with the we have a type of Romeo and Juliet law.
Oh, I didn't know it was like had a. Oh, I didn't know it had a Romeo and Juliet
That's
law.
pedophile territory, in my opinion.
If Andy were to fuck a 16, it might be the same in Texas too. But if he were to fuck a 16-year-old here,
in Texas.
yeah, if he were to do it here, that's jail time.
Oh boy. Oh.
Another one is.
But when I brought it up, I gave that thing, like, it, not understanding that there is a Romeo and Juliet law in Canada, but I was like, she's legal there and legal in Texas, so like even if you did do it, like, I don't, like, who cares? And then he was like, but Geek, I didn't do it. He like started getting like really defensive, and I'm like, bro, calm down, man. Like, so it kind of makes me think that he did do it.
He knows
that he did do it.
He got pissy at me. Do you remember this, Geek? During the Twitter hacking thing, where he was like, I sent that nude picture to myself to jerk off on it on the computer.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
It was
perfect.
too
Why don't you
small.
go to your DMs and show, like, you sent it to yourself, like.
Yeah.
And he got like really like, I can't find it. I don't know. Like, because you in your mind, you're like, okay, if you're my buddy, if you really didn't do it, just like let's get stuff out there to prove that you didn't do it. Just show a screenshot of the the DM that you that you sent to yourself, because a lot of people are like, that's bullshit, you can't DM yourself. And I was like, no, I've done it before. Just like,
I've
been
DM'd.
lazy.
I've DM'd, like, I would take screenshots of stuff, and then just DM it to myself, so I didn't have to bother saving it on a computer. Sometimes like that's like something I'm thinking about. I'm like, oh, I better grab that, and I'll just DM it to myself, just to have it, just in cases. It's not important enough to save.
Yeah, for me, it's a lot of time just tweets, like, like, oh, I want to click on this link later, but I'm not gonna fucking open up a document or something. Like, so the easiest route is just to DM it to yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there's a lot of shady shit that goes on with this dude, and like Zoom was saying, like he like I know Zoom's already said it. I think Failure probably like how many girls he would just be talking to behind the scenes. Like, he would tell me he's broken up with Sinead. Later I find out that he wasn't broken up with Sinead, at least not from Sinead's perception. And then he's just like, I was broken up with her. I'm like, well, that's not really what she said.
Still both baby killers. Fuck that whore.
Jesus. But I just he's just a dirty fucking person. He doesn't respect anyone.
That about somebody about their an aborted child. Andy would never joke about an aborted child.
No, he would never do that. He would never make fun of someone's miscarriage or loss of a potential child. He would never do that. Andy's a man of principles. How dare they make fun of a very tragic moment in my life. I had this bitch wailing and crying while I was trying to play video games. Expecting some sort of compassion from my narcissistic ass. Like, he's so full of himself. He just cannot imagine what anybody else thinks. He can't conceptualize that other people exist in the world. He's just.
Imagine what's that, like a John Lennon song? Oh my god.
Wait, T-Tac says what? Oh yeah, Andy begged Sinead to get an abortion, and then cried about how she was asking him to go comfort her when she was laying in bed crying.
Yeah, it's like her fucking uterus hurts, motherfucker. They basically shove a vacuum up her cunt that has a fucking mini ninja inside it and sucks the baby out and chops it up. Like, what do you she's not doing good, Chief. Maybe you should go at least just go pat her on the shoulder robotically and try to act like you have some human emotions. Like, you fucking scumbag. What a fucking piece of shit he is. Dude, if I heard he died in a drunk driving accident tomorrow, I'd fucking do a backflip. Oh my god. Just...
Well, for that to happen, he would have to actually leave his house, which...
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he doesn't really leave his house.
His mother's house.
Oh, yeah, yes. Good correction. Sorry. My bad. Yeah, his mother's house. God, I can't believe he has been stealing from Red Bar for how long has he been alive? Holy shit.
2.5 hours straight.
Jesus Christ, and he's just stolen everything he can steal.
The entire show.
Yeah. But I'm a big fan of Red Bar, so it's okay. It's okay. I gave him credit. So you can't be mad at me. You can't call me a hack. You can't call me a hack. I said I stole it. Like, what a fucking idiot. I just can't believe how dumb he is.
A funny thing about Andy is how many times he's a hypocrite, and you have to point it out to him, like the BetterHelp thing. He was ready to jump on that fucking train with everybody else.
Well, remember when he was all the one thing that you didn't want to share that you shared, and he was just like. He's like, what have I ever done to you? I was like, well, you did charge back $1,200.
Oh yeah, that's another one of those lies that you fucking, because you feel bad that somebody's gonna look like a fucking piece of shit in public. Like, yeah, he never paid dime fucking zero of that. Couldn't be like he's claiming that I'd fucking make it like $200 a night on fucking Uber, and like. Well, about fucking throw your fucking. Oh, well, I gotta pay my father.
I got debt. Everything is like I've got debt. So anytime we start a project and we start making some money, he's like, you're gonna have to wait for payment because I got some debt I gotta pay off. Meanwhile, he'll never pay you. He'll just never pay you because he's always got some debt that he needs to pay, which is probably it's true, but he's probably not paying said debt because he doesn't seem to pay anybody. He didn't pay Elias, and he's still, and come to find out he lied to me again about paying Elias off.
Wait a minute, Failure. Did you just say that he never gave you a dime back of that money that he charged back to you?
Nope.
Jesus fuck.
The only thing I have comfort in is that I did milk him off of plenty of drinks and fucking food and shit when he was he was in Miami and Tampa and all that.
Okay, it's a little bit off topic, but I'm sitting here eating my cheesecake, minding my business, putting caramel on it, and Call of Duty told me there's a new update available. And I need to go.
I'm 3/4 of the way through the update. Let's go.
I hope they took all the Black Lives Matter fucking updates out, because I just want to play the fucking game. I don't give a fuck about black people.
I want to play as a cop now because of that.
He didn't pay me. He didn't pay AG. He fucking owed AG 500.
He still owes me money.
Yeah, he owes you money.
Because these guys are like putting their actual personal reputations on the line when we were like fucking with them, and they were flacking for Andy. So it's kind of sad that he didn't give him any shekels.
Well, here's the thing. Like back when the first run of Warpath, you know, we went 2.5 months. We made about $13,000. He gave me like $900, and then forwarded me from the next month $500 to buy a PlayStation 4 so we could film Red Dead Redemption 2 footage. And then since then,
sounds like a business.
Gave me nothing else. Meanwhile, he had like another like almost like $12,000 to $13,000 that he just acted like he was broke. Like meanwhile, like I was a manager on his account. I could see how much money we made. Like, and then I know how much the sponsorships paid us, which he fucked those up because the sponsors didn't want to. We couldn't get any more sponsors because he was like, "Hey, you hate Jews, you hate niggas, get Trump coin." You know, like his stupid fucking reads for the sponsorship.
Yeah.
It was like, all they care about is if people go. They don't care about. I'm like, no, they aren't gonna want you to talk about the kikes and the niggers. You know, Trump has a little bit of an issue with that. You know, they're probably not gonna want you to say that. Like, but he just thought it was okay, and I kept like, anytime the read was gonna happen, I would start doing the read without even telling him, because I didn't want him to fuck it up and cost, because we got paid $1,500 for a week of promotion of Trump coin.
Jesus.
Yeah. Other sponsors lined up, canceled after seeing, you know, what he was doing and finding out what he's about. Like, he's a fucking idiot. He's just an absolute fucking idiot. And then
that was retarded.
And then he paid.
It was hilarious.
Then he paid. Then he paid that fucking agent of his 10% of doing nothing. Like, his agent did nothing really, and he paid him 10%. I'm like, I've done more than your agent. Like,
he had an agent that thought Adam Warski was an okay way to go with the channel.
It's just some.
Jesus Christ!
It's just some.
How many fucking articles this motherfucker's been in because of the stupid shit he's done and said?
Well, yeah, the stealth. You've got him.
He had that retarded fucking JF's fucking potato spray painting his name on the fucking walls in Canada.
Yeah, like he the first was like you know, he's alt-right and supporting the alt-right, right? And then it was the stealth rape. And then it's the child porn, an article like, you are officially unemployable, Andy. Like, you know, there's no way if I type in Andy Perez, because you've been doxxed, you know, there's no way that I type that in and don't see Andy Warski with doing a Nazi salute, fucking possibly raping a girl, stealth raping a girl, fucking racism. Like, there's no way I hire you. You're too much of a liability. Like, he is stuck either doing this or Uber. And now that Uber's out there, that might not be a possibility either once this fails, because people are probably going to call in and fuck with Uber. Fucking.
Jeez, he doesn't have a choice. This is what he's been relegated to.
It's Tim Hortons, and then I'm going to go order ice caps from him when we find which Tim Hortons it is.
Like, the thing is like, he like it's like this is all his life is gonna be now. Like he's DSP now. He's fucking Wings of Redemption.
I could give Andy a job.
Why? Why would you do that?
Yeah, I was gonna say why.
Oh, cause I could
That
give
sounds
him
like a terrible idea.
no, I could give him a bullshit job that I could fuck with him.
Oh, I had thought about doing that just so he could stay in the U.S., but like he didn't want to apply for a work visa.
No,
Aren't you glad that Geek was considering letting Andy stay with him?
Oh, my girlfriend put a hot stop to that. She hates him. She absolutely hates him.
I could make him get me coffee and like pretend like I just found the channel.
Dude,
like,
she
oh
was
my God, you did
she
all
was
this.
so mad. Andy could fuck up making a cup of coffee. Like his mom or dad usually makes him his coffee. Like for real, I'm not even fucking with
Show
you.
him really embarrassing clips of himself. Be like, what the fuck is this? What is this?
Hit
What-
him
explain this
with
to
a
me.
flip flop.
You're like,
Just
"Oh,
keep hitting
fuck,
him with a flip flop. Bad Andy.
2 times a day for fucking weeks, and you're like, now I found this. What the fuck is this?
It's like Andy, come in here. He comes in here and you play the Adam Warski song.
Yeah.
What is this?
Oh, also remember Warpath? He would play Ecstasy of Gold, and I kept telling him not to do it because that's what O&A started on. You know, I was like, "Could you like not do that?" And he was like, "No, I like it. It's good. Sounds so epic." I'm like, "Yeah, but O&A, it's kind of O&A's thing, man. Like, we've obviously told people that we're fans of O&A, so they're gonna know. They're gonna know that like we're stealing that." And I'm like, I don't feel comfortable with that. He did not care. He didn't care.
He's mad about how wet the salad is.
Oh yeah, because
Alright, you got a point. We'll just play Street Fighter Man instead.
Oh man, it is pretty funny. Like my stream was up to 50 fucking people, and Adol, buddy, like what happened? You stream for fucking 3 hours to like 8 people, man. What's going on? I stream on a channel that nobody knows about. Oh, buddy, I didn't even have to have Andy tweet me out or host me. Fucking retard. Dude, he's stealing every
video is great.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I don't. Yeah, it's not Andy, but I'm
Midnight
laughing.
Tacos.
That fucking Midnight
is amazing.
Tacos.
Midnight Tacos is amazing gold.
Yeah.
Andy has nothing to do why I'm laughing right now other than him playing Midnight Tacos.
He's watched this video like 4 times. I know he's watched it with me. I know he's watched it with Adol. I know that he watched it on his own, and I know that he watched it with a group of people in my VC.
So this is his 5th fucking time.
This is his 5th time watching this, and he's trying to act like everything that he sees is brand new.
This is odd.
It's just so fucking.
Remember, like me and
Cringy.
Geek did like we were talking about Opie and Anthony, and we were like, oh, remember those fucking Scorch things? And then we just ended up actually watching like a episode
Yeah.
of fucking Scorch.
Yeah, dude, we were making
Like,
amazing fucking jokes, having a great fucking time.
well, like we were just entertaining ourselves. Like,
Yeah, we didn't give a shit about the audience. Like we were just like we were having fun. Fuck them.
Andy saw it and was like, "Well, you guys come on my stream," and like he wanted to like recreate that so bad, and was like,
He even wanted to watch the same video, and it's like, what, dude? Like it doesn't work that way, man. Like it's not acting. Like it's not acting. It's comedy. It's not acting. You're acting. You're pretending. It's like you're so pathetic. I don't think this guy has a personality. I really just don't think he has a personality. I think it's a blank slate, and it's just whatever he consumes. He's like Kirby, right? Like he swallows a giraffe, he gets a long neck, right? You know, he swallows a star, he turns into a star. You know, it's like that's what Andy is. He's Kirby. He is the silly putty of creativity. He just goes, I like that comic, smushes the silly putty down and goes, look, I made a comic. You know, he's like, that's 100% what he does.
Look at his YouTube career. It's been like just endless. Like he went from doing the stand-up to doing like skits to doing like reaction to like his whole big thing was like 10 cringy whatever fucking Facebook moments or whatever. Like yeah, no, like other people have done it. Find your own fucking thing.
And the thing is he's always late on it too, right? Like he's always like, he's like what white people do with black people slang. You know, it's already played out, and then white people pick it up and start doing it. But that's what he does with content, like top 10. So after it's passe, you know, it's like, all right, I'm going to do top 10 videos because I watched a bunch of top 10 videos. He was talking about doing like, I think it wasn't a creepypasta. He was going to do a creepypasta and
with a voice mod.
Yeah, but as a girl. Yeah, but as a girl. And he got mad at AG Luck because AG Luck started doing creepypasta videos out of nowhere. And he's like, AG Luck stole my idea. I'm like, nigger, you stole the idea. What are you talking about? Like, do you think creepypasta is like your own creation? I don't know. There are many other.
Mad at AP for reviewing a movie.
Yeah. He was all pissed. He was all pissed off because like, oh, AP did a movie review. He's like, I bet you failure fucking stole it and told AP. He's stealing what we're doing. And like, I watched it. I was like, no offense to AP, but like, I think I would have done a much different video. It's not like Andy knows shit about movies or how it even works. Like, surprisingly, the guy's made a movie and doesn't know the first thing about fucking filmmaking. It's amazing, like how clueless he is on it. But like, it's like I would have done a totally different thing. I would have talked about the comic. I would have brought up James O'Barr. There's so many different things I would have done. And you could have watched AP and I's video, and they would not really be similar at all. But people would still probably like both of them. But like he is so scared of competition, so scared that somebody might do something better than him. Just so intimidated by it. And then it's so funny, like he sits there like the other day and he's like, people telling me I shouldn't go hang out with certain YouTubers and stuff. Hey, failure, who do you tell you not to hang out with?
AP.
Whoa, what's going on there, Andy? It sounds like you're a bit of a hypocrite.
Well, that came off of you fucking talking about,
just saying like we shouldn't, go on their shows because they're a bit spicy, and if we're trying to do normie content, we may want to sort of distance ourselves from that, because if we're sitting here laughing at fucking Jew jokes and shit like that and nigga jokes, it might cause a problem. I mean, we're already going to have an uphill climb as it is, considering his past and then my Chuck E. Cheese video, so it's like, my best work, my greatest hits.
You're fucking Chuck E. Cheese, goddamn.
Hey, I can't help it. That little kid, I was really hoping he'd break his neck. He's a thug. He was a thug in the making. spit in that white lady's face when she's trying to be all nice to him and try to go, honey, get down from the skee ball machine. He's like, fuck you, cracker, and spits in her face. You know, it's like, fuck you. I would have bounced his fucking head right off of that fucking thing. Spit on me, you little fucking chimp. Like, what do you say?
Right.
Oh, all right. I don't know who this person is that just joined the Discord, but I like the idea. Oh, Al Swearingen, my favorite character. Fucking Deadwood. Fucking love Al Swearingen. But oh man, is he gonna play the game now? Is that what he's gonna do? God, like I don't even have to hear him and just look at the way he's moving and the way he's looking around.
Yeah.
And that is 100% red bar.
I know.
Like I don't even have to hear him to know. Dude, I am gonna go scorched earth on these two. I am fucking done fucking around with these two. Adol, Andy. You brought it, son. And remember what I was saying, Hef. I was waiting for the moment that they would do something stupid.
Yep.
And that day has come.
What caused this? What caused this? What
well, I think Adol got really butthurt over my DMs because I pointed out that I have evidence of him harassing girls. And he got, like, you could see how uncomfortable he was when he was streaming. And he kept looking over at his Discord, waiting for me to message him again, or he'd see me typing. And then I sent Andy a message, and I let him know. I was like, "Hey, Zell had told me that you had messaged him like something like keep to yourself or some shit, or basically sent a threat, like, or you'll be on your own." Like, that's not something Andy would do. Andy's too much of a coward. He'll just go talk shit about you behind your back. He won't directly come at you. And then also, Zell has nothing to do with Andy for the most part, so how's he going to be on his own? He already is on his own. Right? Like, it doesn't make any sense. It sounds kind of personal. And the only person that I know that has a personal conflict with Zell is Adol. I have a feeling Adol has access to Andy's DMs or Andy's Twitter. Because knowing that fucking brainchild, more than likely what he did is he's using the same password for Subcultured as he's using for his Twitter, and Adol found it and found out that he could get into his Twitter. Because Andy turned off all two-factor authentication, so he's not going to get notified that somebody logged into his Twitter.
Why the fuck would he do that? Jesus Christ! I keep asking these
Yeah,
questions.
what?
Why would he do that?
Here's retarded.
Here's why he did it, is because instead of making people managers on an account, he just gives them the password. And, you know, if you try to log into his stuff, it would send him a message. And then, because there were plenty of times where I'd be like, hey, you know, I logged back into the account, because like once a week I go through and I clean, you know, delete shit and whatnot. So clear out cookies, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Clear my history on my browser. And I would be like, hey man, can you send me the code to get into the account? Because he's too dumb to make somebody a manager. And I have a feeling that Subcultured YouTube password that he changed it to when he locked me out of the account is probably the same password that his Twitter is. And I think Adol got into it because Zell kept sniffing around, and Zell was trying to talk to Andy and I. And Adol was giving us like a half-assed description of like how things went bad, and it's nothing like what Zell told me. And I think he knew that I was talking to Zell, and so he wanted to make a threat to Zell to get him to shut up, because I think because he was still part of my server at the time, and I think he knew I was talking to Zell. And I think he said, I bet you Adol eventually fucks Andy over. Because I don't think Adol's going to sit here and let Andy keep like not promoting him and not hosting him. It's going to build some resentment up. And I bet you Adol's like anything Andy says, he's probably collecting it and screenshotting it. He's going to use it against him later. Because Adol's a weasel. He's an absolute weasel.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
He plays the good guy. He plays the good guy really well because if you're blackmailing people, it's really easy to keep people in line, right? And not speak out. Like, hey, don't say anything and I won't release your news, or don't say anything and I won't release your personal information or personal shit you've told me, right? It's really easy to control people like that. But the problem is that once somebody's got you like that, they're never going to let you go. They're going to always hold that over your head. So you might as well just get comfortable with the fact that people might know something. It's like, just fucking get out with it. Like, get out from underneath it. Just fucking take your lumps and fucking accept it. God, what a fucking piece of shit this guy is. Ugh.
Oh, he's like a breakaroo.
Yeah, he's probably.
Oh, maybe say hi. Something tells me.
Hey Andy, how's it going,
this shark
baby?
game is so fucking good.
Right, I'm gonna call it.
Yeah, I think
I got one fucking round of Call of Duty left in me.
All right, man.
Then I'm crashing.
All right, so Krill stream Friday 10 p.m.
Yep.
All right, yeah. We'll definitely
spread the word.
Spill some tea.
Yeah.
I mean, I've already said a lot of shit.
Yeah.
But callers, be prepared with your questions.
All right, I'll catch you guys later.
All right, man. Later.
Roxo, do you want to play a round?
All right. I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. All right. Later, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.